35.
Alright, welcome back, guys. We are resuming Fire Warrior. Last night, I basically cleared 2/3 of the game, so today we're going to kick the word bearer's dick in and hopefully finish this game in a timely manner.
Fuck the towel!
Or I'll get yeeted by them, and because you know it's a weekend, it's the beginning of spooky month, we may do a special bonus and start on Call of Duty Axis Player mod. Hopefully, if there's enough time left this evening, we'll have a look at that and continue that as the next game. So, I'm joined by a bunch of lovely people. We have Ice.
Hello.
Pastafari.
Hey.
Your boy Gren.
Hey.
Varangian Bill, the deep one.
Yo.
Skog, who I believe is not here quite yet. Ritualist, our lovely artist.
Zdravo, zdravo.
And Nuka may dab in at some point, as Nuka is likely to do once he's got his alcohol from the local convenience store. Anyway.
Also to you, dear viewers, if you don't like throat singing, I am sorry, but I might occasionally forget to turn off my mic while I'm practicing.
Also, could one of you just check on the link, see it's actually streaming and shit?
Yep. All good.
All good so far? Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, fuck it. Let's go.
He is unarmed.
Now, has a question about Fire Warrior. Why can't you play a mode in Fire Warrior where you dab on the Fire Warriors?
There is a multiplayer mode in this game, but it's long since died, the death of the Ancients, because GameSpy died.
I wasn't even aware that there was online multiplayer to PS2 game.
Ooh, yeah.
And conclude the signing of the truce.
Halo boys.
I believe it was up to 8 players, in fact, which was significant at the time.
Yeah, I'm not sure how it would have worked, considering how aggressive the auto-aim is in this game.
Yep. So, we're going to have to play through this bit last night, because it didn't save a checkpoint at that bit where I went through that door, as you can see here.
It's true.
Yeah.
Once you're done with all these shooter games, how about we try and play like XCOM, but we use the mods where we turn it into a 40K experience.
I will definitely look into that as something we could do. I also potentially could expand this to multiplayer games, because we're talking about maybe running what do you call it? Horde mode on Space Marine, and maybe some multiplayer, maybe some Dawn of War multiplayer with the Apocalypse mod. That could be some fun.
We could all get really fast and play Deathwing.
Or we could do that as well.
I mean, we all did get the fucking game at one point thinking, oh, we can make this a thing, and they died a slow death.
Yeah, we can definitely try and that.
What was it that came out right around that time? I want to say it was like, it wasn't Monster Hunter. It was Monster Hunter different from something else.
It was. I don't remember. Is this the revitalization of the Swamp Gang?
I will do what needs to be done. I will attend the truce
again.
As you request.
Which revitalization is it this time? The third or fourth?
Disappointed.
This is Swamp Gang 2099.
I forget.
Which I will gain the ability to turn invisible for no earthly reason.
Ignore him.
Yeah, we should definitely do like Dawn of War. I'm pretty sure there's like different mods for different games with 40K.
Oh yeah, we were playing Ark. We started playing Ark.
Yeah. Oh yeah, incidentally, this Space Marine, as we talked about last night, is the dude in John Wick that gives the high-level gear to high-level characters. I believe.
I am Kovash.
Deus Ex Swampling Revolution.
Peace. There will be no peace.
Oh shit.
Only the embrace.
Man, Shrek as a Deus Ex protagonist.
Oh god. Oh, look at this. Fucking denizens of the water.
I sure hope no one teleports in and dabs on us.
Oh, that's nice. That's pleasant.
Psychus.
Heretics.
Okay, where the hell do I go from here? Open the door, you fuck.
Disgusting mutants.
I think it just wants to protect you.
It's the Bane Blade.
Oh no, I have to head into this weapon room now, remember. Oh, there we go, the burst cannon is now here.
Ah, the humble burst cannon. A weapon that everyone remembers being way better than it actually is.
Yeah. Oh shit!
Now that I think about it, it does look a lot. It looks a lot like the Doom, like the new Doom minigun, a little bit, just in its layout.
Ah, it's so wonderfully the 2D animation. It's lovely.
Oh fuck!
Even reloads kind of like the new Doom minigun.
Is that game out yet?
Is this heresy?
Yes, this is extreme heresy.
I like how he close to the floor the gun is. Basically, it's like to represent how short Tau are.
Dabbed. There you go.
Are you is the Tau using a heretic gun?
Yes, he is.
It's a Legion
Pure
bolter.
heresy. I love the fan theory that Kaius, the reason he was able to yee on everyone throughout this game was because Khorne was secretly giving him powers or some shit throughout the game. I quite like that theory.
Nice.
Also, this was where I ended last night with this commissar with jam pouring out of his arms and jam coming out of the staircase as well.
This entire game makes so much more sense if you assume he's wearing like X-15 stealth armor.
Oh shit, do I take damage there? Oh fuck, I did! Oh no! I got yeeted by chaos. My screen went sideways. Oh, I forgot that was the thing.
Don't step in the chaos lava.
Don't step
Oh
in
no,
chaos.
you've been attacked by a random encounter.
Now you should
chaos fluids.
Now you should be glad that was corn goop and not Slanesh goop, because then this would have been a very different story.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Trust me, I doubt there's anyone here who is as much an expert on the Slanesh specifically as I am.
Another one of our dramatic readings of the reflection cracked.
Bright side wasn't Nurgle, so you're not gonna. Yeah.
Oh, you Nurgle.
It can hold your friends with that.
One thing I like as a concept for Nurgle is just have a character who does not have any physical injuries or diseases, but purely mental ones.
Oh.
So he touches you and you catch depression.
Or
My autism is airborne.
Or he talks you into schizophrenia.
No, he shoots you. He shoots you with a schizophrenia ball.
He just sidles up beside you, drinks a brew, says, "Do you read Sutton?"
Ah, beautiful stained glass window out to the void.
Oh, you say that a Nurgle character that transmits mental diseases. Well, in that case, he just comes up to someone and says, "Have you heard of Karl Marx?"
Just T-poses and starts emitting dangerous Soviet energy.
Soviet radiation.
Okay, I probably shouldn't be in this area. Oh.
Speaking of Soviet, I have something for Lava's Darkest Dungeon. Let me just pick up the link. Ah, here it is. Look at it in the bourgeoisie.
Of
It's amazing.
Russia.
It's like the most scariest.
Spooky communists.
Spookiness.
No.
Did you?
Okay, where the fuck do I go from here?
Now you see, the specter of communism enemy only works by making it so that everyone gets a shit ton of debuffs.
Jesus, they really like
He
their
also
jump
has a-
scares.
He also has a unique debuff called hunger.
Oh.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
also they should lose all the wealth. You know, the more you hit, the more the wealth is redistributed.
That would be fucking horrible.
Okay.
An enemy that kills you and steals all your wealth. Holy shit.
Yeah, if you die, it takes all your gold, and it has starvation as a debuff to start with, and it spreads the debuff to everyone, even other enemies, and the player.
Nice. Where's that drawing? Where's that drawing you made? There you go.
Okay. Did I do something wrong? Nope.
I don't know, did you?
Wow, they really love their whole nothing personal kid attacks, these word bearers.
Nothing personal, kid.
Okay, so if I move this... can I get through... Can you crouch jump in this game? Yes. Nope. Climbing up the vents.
Ah, good old vents. Always build big enough for a blue magus to go through.
Yeah. Fuck was that? Oh shit, the stormtroopers, they're back.
Not bad. You're gonna get killed by both humans and corrupted humans.
Oh, okay. That was the thing. Where was the Imperial he was, like, interrogating? He's just disappeared.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Right. I like how they give me red health packs in this section. Because they know that I'm going to get yeeted on.
Oof.
I'm back. Did I miss any hilarious deaths?
No, you missed Imperial getting dabbed on, but I don't know where his body is.
Oh, and no more chaos.
Yep. This is arguably the best or worst part of the game, depending on who you ask.
I believe
Well-
they used the term polarizing.
Yeah.
Also, I like that the Chaos Legion bolter has fucking eyes on it.
Ooh, yeah. Nothing personal, kid.
Imagine being the fucking Chaos, like, warrior, these fucking Chaos Space Marines, these big dicks, big dicks, losing to a Tau.
Alright, let me just fix the...
Imagine getting to the Chaos Afterlife, knowing you're dabbed on by a fucking Tau.
Oh.
There we go.
Well, who kills you? Oh, I got killed in this big giant-ass ocean space as I got rammed in by Imperial cruiser. Oh, how about you? Oh, I got killed by Tau.
I got shot in the face by a Tau with my own weapon.
Oof.
I feel this is a coordinate bolter I'm using just to fulfill the theory, the fan theory. Oh, fuck.
Hey, Ritualist, what do you think?
Nice.
You must kill everyone in this area before you can move on.
You should just make my guy glow like fully, like every bit of him is just glowing.
I can do
Or
that.
what you could do is like you put it just a little bit under like the fucking
Yeah,
bandages.
just like half the glow under the head wrap.
I can try that.
Yep.
Oh, fuck. 3 of these cunts. Yeah, the game really spikes in difficulty right at this moment.
Of course, it's chaos.
Yeah.
You're going to die
Well,
at some point.
have you played this game past Safari before?
Actually, I haven't.
Okay, interesting. You'll like what happens at the end then, after you said
Warning.
that.
Suit buffer is
Oh,
full.
nice! I finished the
Shutting
first
down
part.
visor for upload.
Will the game crash here? Place your bets, people.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
No.
Almost. Let's see.
So,
It didn't!
return to the
Oh, damn!
Yeah. I won.
Okay.
You all owe me money. You all owe me money.
Okay, the enemy's abducting the ethereal.
What's your Patreon?
Give me the money. I'll make sure he gets it.
Yeah, sure.
Hey Bill, by the way, you know when I ask you guys about those my space aliens, the yellow bastards, how they space travel, I had an idea. Basically, they're sucked up by this giant squid that goes to primitive planets, takes the natives, and then takes asteroids and mind controls them to mine the asteroid for it. And after it's full, it basically just kicks them out to die in space because outside in the vacuum they don't live long. But these are hard motherfuckers, and basically they reroute to crash on a planet and live there. You can see the concept in the bourgeoisie.
There, improved.
Yeah, much better.
So take you've all seen that lovely art ritualist drawed of us in fucking playing a Road Trader game. Since I take it Bill wouldn't really want to play in the Astartes particularly, what would you actually want to play as Road Trader, Bill?
I'm not very familiar with the Rogue Trader like classes,
Yeah,
to be honest.
Huh, fair enough.
Let me look up the 1d4 chat page.
Yeah.
I mean, if I were to join, you all know what I would play, but that might be starting to get a bit boring.
Well, we literally said you would play a... Oh shit, I just fucked myself there. A watercast diplomat, because Mud was mentioning how they can polymorph themselves into various forms to appear more appealing to the races they do diplomacy with. So...
Big blue it is.
Yeah.
Remember, boys, blue pussy.
Remember, boys, no high gothic.
Oh, that needs to be a level we just need an Imperial Airport campaign. Spaceport.
Yeah, we need to do that situation, but our enemy is like some John McClane kind of guy.
Yeah.
That would be like awesome. This force of nature who will not just stop. We just find somebody who we give it to Naka. We give him like 10,000 points of experience and make him a dab on us.
Yeah, just make Nuka a villain in the campaign. Yeah, I should probably do that.
No, just massive fuck off chaos Scotsman
Yeah.
in space with a claymore. A power claymore.
Gonna only be one.
Can we make Genuka like a psyker using a force claymore?
Oh shit!
It's just an insane psyker.
Hear me out. There are two things I would like to play.
Okay.
The one would be interested in possibly playing a Gland Warrior, which is one of the Arc Militant variants.
Yep.
Other one, Orc Commander.
Oh yeah. We were saying Skog would probably be a freebooter or something, but yeah, you could be maybe the stealthier variant, I guess. Commando.
Orc Commando. And I'm not sure if it's in this game, but I know it's in Dark Heresy. Bench. Okay, here's my Orc Commando's what he wants to do.
Okay.
Infiltrate what's it called? He wants to infiltrate the Vindicare Assassin's Temple.
That is quite...
Nice.
Ah, Skog's here. Nice.
Actually, considering what being an orc. See, basically, I want to become the orc sniper.
Oh shit, boys! Look, it's fucking Sean Pertwee. Oh, and he left.
I don't know if I'm feeling a tot if I were to play Rogue Trader this time.
You could play a male Tau Warcast diplomat, I guess.
Who's also a flawed.
I could play D Tau Chad though. Oof, that feels like an oxymoron.
Wait, Bill, is that Claymore the sword or Claymore the grenade? Because Claymore power grenade.
How about both?
First one, then the other.
How about he has a special move where he throws a bunch of claymores into the air and then detonates them with the claymore?
Yeah, he dabs them like the baseball bat.
Oh, Jesus.
And show you where to place explosives.
Okay.
You see, to Nuka's character in Rogue Trader, Claymore grenade, Claymore mines are a close range weapon.
How's the stream looking, by the way, peeps? Is it all good?
alright.
Good stuff.
Seems fine.
Audio's all good. Yep.
Swiftly.
Good.
I'm not listening to the audio.
Fair enough.
Yeah, because it's
I'm on
echoing.
very low. It seems alright.
Because you'll just hear yourselves talking, so it's kind of pointless. But
Yeah.
I thought you might
no,
want to hear some of the
me
game
talk.
audio. So.
Such is life in the zone.
Yep. Okay, so I'm dabbling on Imperials once again, by the looks of it. The Chaos Bolter, this feels really weird. Shouldn't the
you ever see
captain
yourself?
be telling me I am working to help them stab on the Chaos? But he's not. He forgot to tell them.
I'm assuming you can see yourself in some of the cutscenes.
Do you realise what people would assume if he said that the tower working with us?
Oh, what, he's a traitor even though he's an Ultramarine captain. Yep.
Yes.
Oh boy.
What are you staring at? Get on with it.
Oh, fine, you fag. Did you hear him just then? Oh, wow, that guy had a plasma gun. I'm in for a world of pain.
Stay alert. Move swiftly.
For a Smurf, he's quite bitchy, I have to say.
Wasn't that one of your allies or those Imperials?
Those are Imperials,
That
as I
looked like
mentioned.
an HV-15 was all.
Yeah. As I mentioned, like, if this was an idealistic kind of universe, these guys would be helping me right now, but nah, they're still my enemies.
What are you staring at? Get on with
I
it.
mean, you do have a chaotic bolt gun.
Yeah, I'm not exactly making a good case for myself.
10,000 years, they've not changed the bolt gun.
Why to fix what's not broken?
Fair enough. You should. And of course, only certain people are allowed to improve upon it. And even then, that's rare. Chaos doesn't improve upon shit.
Oh fuck, there's a sorcerer there.
Chaos at least can improve upon shit.
Yeah,
Look
but
at
they
these
don't.
Yankee
They
animations.
just create things. They just create things from their thoughts, man.
I
Yeah, well,
shouldn't-
not everyone can do Slaneshi flesh bending.
I wasn't talking about that, you fucking faggot.
They're creating things from thoughts.
Explosive charges are prime.
Are you for fucking?
And then leave by the elevator.
No, that's your job, I gather.
I should not be playing this game wasted, because this is actually tough, this bit.
Oof.
Because they just keep teleporting in behind you literally all the time. Yeah, look, like that.
Let us know, you know.
Imaš?
Whoa. Damn.
Could you imagine trying to having to teleport onto a walkway?
Oh yeah, these teleporting is very accurate.
Imagine if you misjudged it by a few millimeters.
Oh,
Get your foot
fuck
embedded.
off. Oh, this is gonna be a rough night.
I can interface with your systems now. Stay alert. Move swiftly.
Oh, do I have to do all that shit again?
Hey, Stu, while you can, I'm uploading the picture of Naka with Power Claymore and Power Claymore.
Oh, nice. I'll check out shortly. Try and share the stream.
Where is it?
Alright, let me fix the audio.
This is our enemy, boys. This is the John McClane of our campaign.
All I wanted to do was catch him up late. Oh no. It's the one with 12 berserker spirits. Fuck.
Not fucking bad.
I think that's Bill.
And he's like in a white beater shirt like McClane in the movie.
In the first movie,
What
yeah.
are you staring at?
Ah, it's not a string
Get
vest
on
though.
with it.
That's like the Ascendant here.
Send it to your gear.
Bill, what was the? Do you remember the name of that sword?
Scuffnum.
Oh,
pronounce
this
that?
is cancer.
Scofton.
I can replace with your system.
Ah, yes.
Send it.
Honestly, the actual one you see in the example that happened in real life is actually close to Mistletoe.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, stream. You know how I said I was like decent at this game? Well, this bit kicks your ass.
Try
Man,
using the
I-
burst cannon.
It's the Dark Souls of Warhammer.
Let's try using the burst cap for a bit.
But man, I hope like Knock becomes known. But he starts out as that sort of like John McClane sort of dude, and then he just goes into like that fucking top demon sort of ascended dude.
Just come to
He
LA,
literally
they
just
say.
to go to his cult meeting. He was hoping for some putang, and then we decided to fuck with the airport for some reason. It just completely messed up his travel
Get on with
plans.
it.
Yeah.
Die hard for air. Die hard for tower block. Die hard for airport. Die hard for banking system.
Mm.
Oh,
You go through all the stages of Die Hard, the 3 stages of Die Hard, and then you just
And
have
then
it
the other
like
two which we don't
full
talk about.
chaos. Yeah, the other ones
Actually,
you can just ditch.
Actually, in Serbia, it was translated as "die as a man," more like "die manly."
Not bad.
I think I'm gonna fall to chaos by the end of tonight.
I mean,
Just playing this game.
like Die Hard is sort of a die manly sort of story.
Sanity is
It's for the weak. I'm just gonna be hearing that as I play this.
Sanity is for the Greek.
Sanity is for the weak.
What are you staring at?
Sanity
Get on
is
with
for
it.
the weak.
I didn't really do the theme.
All hail Nurgle champion chef.
Concern.
Yeah, I know,
Okay.
buddy. Fuck you too.
The disease and the cure.
Oh, where's that sword?
I am the cure. I feed you while you sleep.
The only good thing about the sorcerers is they have quite a large hitbox, so it's not too bad to try and kill them. It's just they do a bit of damage if you're not careful.
Explosive charges are
I
prime.
just finished coloring Naka.
Then leave by the elevator.
Ye-
I have the door access code now. Where?
Did you have a Patreon rich list? I know you
No,
have
I'm
PayPal, but
I'm
I thought you used to have.
No, I don't because I wanted to put some content. If I open it, then I don't have time to make the content.
You know how you just make content anyway. I'm pretty sure people would just pay you for that.
Yeah, just thinking of maybe doing that, but I want to sort my commissions first, which I hope to do by the end of fucking October or November. So, yeah.
I was just thinking more in the you don't need to offer rewards. The reward is you.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Oh shit, they have the same voice lines as the guardsman. He just went be on your guard. Wow.
Some of these guard puns, man.
Yeah.
So literally, K's can't tell humans apart.
Apparently not, no. He just thinks they're all Monkai or whatever.
All humans are the same. I can't see any difference.
Don't at me.
Okay. I hope this isn't a trap.
Here you go. It's Naka in color.
Okay, hold on.
The ticket is a weapon.
Nice. Okay, time to elevator ride like in fucking... Was there a game that did this? Was it Half-Life that did this elevator ride?
Half-Life has the trams.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, it has Half-Life has those as well.
Yeah.
And if I remember correctly,
Oh,
you
there's a
can
specific word for these.
rail
things.
grind down the side of them.
All hail the what?
Uh-huh.
Overtaking me. It is the
I swear he just said fuck as he died.
I wouldn't.
It feels weird to hear like a fucking chaos worshipper just sprout
Is this
profanities.
Akira like elevator?
Oh.
Seems an odd.
Wow, burst
spaceship,
cannon
right?
stab at long range.
Are you in a spaceship for this?
Yeah, this is. I mean, they would have
This
things
seems an
like
odd
this.
thing to have as a transitionary point in the spaceship.
It's probably just a really quick way of transitioning decks, I guess, for cargo.
I think
not
it's
even
no, it's
vertical
more
there.
like for heavy cargo. You know, you need to move them up, and down.
But it does.
Yes, it's not
Skog's right,
bad.
it would be vertical rather than diagonal. It's kind of weird.
Because depending on how your, gravity simulator works.
Well, you know, you actually, if you want to transport between, where do you want to transport? Sometimes diagonal line is quicker than lowering it vertically and then moving horizontally.
Guess it depends who designed the ship. Just find that someone designed this ship who had a slightly wonky eye, and this just looks flat to them.
What's your spacing? I love the guards in this game, they're the best enemies, just because of their voice acting.
Okay, at a glance, those look like XV-15 suits.
Thank fuck that was done, because that bit was really hard, that blowing up the gun.
A battleship has arrived and blasted to atoms. Get off it any way you can.
Data error. Failure to connect.
I
with
am
tower
homebrewing my personal
Storing data
Angley
for future upload.
because I'm excited.
I got a grade B, nice. Well done, Caius. The main gun is now destroyed, and there's no more threat to our ship.
Yay.
You do know
You know the
Imperial
Imperial ship could
cruisers
just
have...
ram you out the sky.
Yeah, I was gonna say also Imperial cruisers have more than one macro cannon, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
They are usually fighting banks.
Yeah, so destroying one probably didn't help too much.
Unless some of the people who destroyed
Enemy
it.
ship
Sometimes they
charging
would have
forward
done that.
lands. Forward what?
Thank guys, you tried.
Alright,
They do close combat even in space.
the game crashed that time.
Oof.
I say traditionally, from what I remember from the canon, the macro cannons not only fight in banks, but in flak orientations. So you have 4 of them twinning in pairs.
That is a point.
Rounds of-
Eventually,
it'll
in
hit
this, in our campaign, we're gonna have to decide on what the ship's armed with, like roll stats for it and shit, in case that comes up at some point.
Oh, and it arms entirely with melee weapons.
I believe.
Oh, get that fucking like outlaw star grappler tech.
No, Get a Titan-sized chain fist and mount it on the prow.
Chain sword.
No, chain fist.
Oh yeah, this level's on a timer, I forgot.
I feel like I'm dumber stuff.
No, the chainsaws go on the sides like the dorsal fins.
Oh, but this is gonna turn into fucking crossfire, or it's called.
Crossout.
Crossout, that's it. Again, that was basically malware. Don't get cross-out, folks.
Have to wash the dishes, be back in a bit.
Titan weapons. Let's see.
Also, I'd quite like at some point, should it come up, for us to be able to have the option of seizing a Death Strike missile, so we can fuck with it. But not one of the regular Death Strikes, the Vortex Death Strikes.
The ones that just erase people.
Yeah, the things that just erases a perfect sphere out of reality. Part of me wonders, it erases it out of reality. Does that mean like that chunk of reality gets put in the warp?
I believe so.
So I'm pretty sure I remember the lovely, lovely description when I read it at the time of somebody who was standing on the edge of the blast and their front half had disappeared. It's just like, let's watch this person slowly disintegrate.
Ah, so there's a bunch of Ultramarines drop pods on this random Imperial cruiser.
You know, the usual.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what to make of that.
They've gone now.
Yeah.
Well, they're blue. They could be Argo Brigade.
Argo Brigade drop pods.
These are just full of bombs. I remember the Argo Brigadier just looks at them.
Look, all this lovely
the drop pod, like, opens the doors halfway down into the atmosphere, just ejects hundreds of crosses onto the countryside.
I get a feeling, looking at some of the decor of this game, someone had played Doom.
Yeah. Well, we were mentioning this last night. Basically, what happened is they didn't have any art designers, so what they did is just ask G-Dubs, can they use shit from the models and stuff? You know, the Citadel terrain and all that.
Yeah. It ends up making a game that's fairly, you know, it fits into the canon pretty well. It's not as opulent as Deathwing is, because it's a PS2 game.
Okay, I just epically failed at parkour there, so... Yeah.
Honestly, I would have quite happily played a game where you just walk around sets of Deathwing. It's such gorgeous scenery. Whereas there's something there is something very old school about this style of game. It feels like a Quake mod.
Mm-hmm.
True. I think when I played Space Marine, I played the campaign in about 8 hours, and was like, huh. Well,
Deathwing.
I now have not Deathwing, Space Marine.
Oh, Space Marine, yeah, that was another game.
And I was like, well, I now have a game for this 360 I got. I have one game. My sister, I think it was when the Xbox One came out. My sister was like, do you want the Xbox 360? I'm like, I guess. It was when the Elite came out. It was an upgrade, and I got like the shit tier one, and it was just like, sweet, free Xbox.
You can't go wrong.
I mean, Xbox 360 has probably got some of the best things the Xbox in general.
Oh yeah, it has the best lineup outside the OG Xbox.
Yeah, it's like you have Saints Row 1, you have Fable 2, at least out of the exclusives.
360 had all the good Saints Row games.
Yeah, that's true. And you got like the Halo franchise.
Yeah. It was a bunch of quite good exclusives.
Yeah, and like you had Fable before it got terrible outright.
Okay.
The original Xbox had a lot of good games. I mean, it had Steel Battalion, for fuck's sake.
Wow.
Yeah,
They are
OG
so
Xbox
terrifying.
also had Battle Nexus. Fuck, I love that game. That's like my childhood.
I still remember playing fucking Pariah on the OG Xbox. again, bootlegging. I just feel like I can't remember what happens in it.
You know, it'd be fun if they hadn't like nuked it from the canon. A game where you start out as an Imperial citizen, just fighting the Necrons, and then you become a pariah during some, like, you know, a few short cutscenes of little bits and pieces happening, and then it's, I don't know, you then do pariah-like things.
It becomes a character action game.
I think there's loads of games where it starts out as, you know, you can do something for a bit and it doesn't really matter what you do, but then things kick off and then the bad things start happening around you to other people.
Well, like, I think Unreal Tournament, Quake games did this, where like it put your character through the stroggification process.
Oh, Quake 4, yes.
Quake 4, where it shows you first person what happens when someone gets turned into basically a cyborg. Traumatically.
In a mass
maybe
production
not that
kind of
detailed,
way.
but,
Yeah.
That's
Quake
what
4
happens
can do
with pariahs, or at least it did before they destroyed that bit of the canon.
I don't know
That's what-
why they destroyed pariahs specifically.
They didn't fit with the canon. They changed it so that the Necrons were now hateful of their gods, wanting to become, like, you know, the pinnacles of what they could be, not becoming weird, superpowered hybrids. Just the thing I like to think about is, what happens if they made a pariah of a Carnifex?
Also, have any of
It would have to be someone a Carnifex that is a null, though, which doesn't work because they require a synapse creature to work.
My brothers and I have reached
Oh,
a
So
like,
it would have to be a vanguard species. So you could have a Catachan Devil. That's a pariah.
I think you could also just have it as a, I you know, you can still do
Oh
the cyborg
shit,
thing.
nigga, look what we're fighting.
Cyborg Hive Tyrant. Would be fun.
We are fighting a
Well,
Chaos
did I know in a few
Dreadnought.
seconds? Oh,
I
yeah,
like
that's. I saw the exhaust and
Ooh,
was
lad.
like, oh no.
But look what I found.
Shoot. The power line.
Fucking
This is
a missile launcher of all things. They added
Have
some
any-
time to the timer, thankfully, though.
Have any of you been following the 40k idol projects?
I beg your pardon.
Concern. If this ends up like Moth-chan, I'm going to be concerned more.
It's
A little bit disappointed.
Oh, it's one of those.
It's
Hang on,
a
is it gonna
guy
be
a guy on
Oh,
YouTube
no.
called Stringstorm has been making idol versions
Oh
of rifle
no,
versions for each of the factions.
Fun fact, I think I used artwork from this at some point during Only War.
Oh boy.
Because remember it was a plot point in the Bronson episode?
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think you used roses.
It was in the background as part of Tower propaganda.
Alright. Chaos Dreadnought has been yeeted. Also, marks to the gods. Slanesh, Zinch, Korn, and Nurgal, as you can see.
Well, it would make sense that a Tau would make this.
Yep. Right, now where do I go? Let's escape from this hellhole to another hellhole.
Play a power katana wielding half demon by the name of Nurgle.
Oof.
Get demotivated.
I wonder if there's any Tau metal bands who could make a song named Tau Hole.
There are a bunch on this. Or think about it. I think quite a lot of metal bands these days are fucking commies, aren't they?
Oof.
Right, guys, I think there's a cutscene coming up, so I won't be able to talk, but enjoy the cutscene. Cutscenes are good in this game for the most part.
I fear that the art designers were not aware that drop pods come in different colors.
Yeah, they just made them all ultramarine drop pods. The thing about these cutscenes, most of them are just transitions from various environments or acts. Because when you get into orbit, it's like the Imperials are attacking, and then it's like, whoa, the cutscene's over as the thing comes towards the camera. And then it's the exact same thing, but the Tau invading the Imperial ship. And now it's, we're leaving the ship, and drop pod crashes towards the camera. It's like, well, okay. Just transitioning between environments.
It works.
Things were more looted back those days.
Okay, we're on the surface of the planet game and in a more industrialized area this time. This almost looks like a Counter-Strike map.
I was going to say, I keep expecting someone to throw you a crowbar.
Yeah. Rush B, Sika Blut.
You know what this looks like? This looks like a Medal of Honor multiplayer map.
Yeah, it does. That's
I have concern for those railway systems. They're very, very flat.
Oh yeah, look at these fucking massive wooden steeple things.
Fine, I'll fight my better instincts.
Medal of Honor is on the cards, by the way, lovely viewers, because that's a childhood favourite of mine. We're definitely playing that at some point. Because that's a pretty decent game. And it's
more like Medal of Chaos, am I right?
Medal of Chaos. Da, 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 da. That song does not go well as a Chaos character. Oh, it's way too idealistic. Way too heroic.
True.
I do agree with Arch when he talks about how Araman could be a really much better character if they make him a sort of tragic anti-hero, you know, in the main lore. Because I know John French has done that in his books, because I've read the first two of the Araman trilogy, and they're pretty good for the most part. They make Araman less of a, like, just evil dickhead. You know, he's kind of a tragic guy, so... I just wish the G-dubs themselves would kind of do a bit more with that.
So isn't Araman he's the Thousand Sons, isn't he?
Yeah, he's the main acolyte.
Chief Library.
Yep.
Chief Librarian.
His whole gig is he's tried to save his legion and make them whole again, basically. So.
And it's been nothing but fuck up after fuck up.
Yeah, he just gets bad luck all the
Magnus
time.
Turn them all to dust.
Yeah, like he never really betrayed the Imperium. He just kind of found himself against them. Really,
he was just so consistently incompetent that he kept. Oh god, I forgot raptors are in this game.
Raptors are horrible in this game because they make a really weird noise.
Also, I'm liking that the Space Marines are just like yeeting on them and they explode.
Yeah. These Ultramarines are just going to guard these pipes for the remainder of the game, I think. Oh!
These are our pipes,
Secure
brother.
the pipe storage. Are you willing to pipe for me?
For pipes? Are you willing to die for pipe dream?
Dr. Bread.
Raptors are one of those, like, units that has never expanded upon.
Dr. Bread?
Like, it must be rough being a raptor.
Yeah.
Because they get a bunch of mutations that no cunt else gets.
Mm-hmm.
Who am I to read them?
Oh god.
I've turned them down for the purposes of the stream, so...
It's for the best.
Yeah.
Can't believe you've done this. Okay, this is bugging me. Those kinds of elevators, what the fuck are they called? Because there's a special word for them.
The diagonal elevator.
Oh, I know what you mean now.
They're just called lifts, aren't they? Like...
What the fuck?
I can put things on in different languages too, Gren. Do you want to listen to?
It's not in a different. It's not in a different language. It's English.
Is there anyone?
Do you hear the voices too?
Yes, we do.
Is there anyone in the chat, by the way? Because I can't view at the minute, obviously.
shall look at the case. So far, there are two messages in the chat. Pastafari says all good lads, and Ruthless says except Somalia.
Oh God! Magnificent.
Oh boy.
Fuck.
Look at this massive fucking vehicle that I'm underneath right now, look.
Is that a fucking Goliath tank?
No, it's just a flatbed fucking trailer.
Yeah, I know there's a bunch of weird, like, municipal, like, industrial vehicles that the Gene Stealer cults use.
Yeah.
So
Oh no, it's just
Hmm?
I think that's an actual, like, existing industrial vehicle.
Huh.
That's the kind of thing that, like, they... It's kind of like when they transport aircraft without, you know, taxing them themselves.
Right. I don't remember much about this area, so I'm gonna have to be cautious.
Listen closely. Severus has dispatched his minions to activate a
Oh, I have to stop the Titan, just like in Space Marine.
The hangar is near you.
Oh guys, look!
Access door.
Friendly fire warrior with a burst cannon.
Friendly Fire Warrior is such a nefarious name for a character.
Friendly fire.
Friendly fire.
Unironically, when you give a Fire Warrior a minigun, he kind of looks a bit intimidating.
Yeah, because
He
it's larger
almost-
than him.
Oh, there he goes.
Yeah. Fucking rest in pepperoni, fire warrior.
Oof.
Who can say where the road goes?
Assigned you to me. You will help me destroy the Titan.
Your people have assigned you to me.
Devices.
You will help me
40K idle
destroy the
project.
Titan in the hangar. Use your explosive devices. That is a really nefarious term, Ultramarine Captain. You foul Xenos assigned you in particular to me.
We believe the Titan hangar is this way. Come with us.
Oh god, the Asian voice acting's back.
Oh boy!
We believe the Titan hangar is this way. Come with us.
From a daily
You
reminder,
must go.
they hide actual Asians to do this voice.
Oof.
You must go to the. You must go and kill yourself.
I do
Magnificent.
not associate with Guevasa.
Oof.
The burst cannon is surprisingly good at longer ranges. Is that a devilfish? Or is that a... What's the one with the rail cannon?
Hammerhead.
Hammerhead, yeah.
Silent.
Why would I want a pulse carbine on this stage? No.
You want to kill
Desperation.
people who are slightly nearer.
You want if you need to grenade people who are slightly further away.
All companies give me 30 more minutes. The Admiral can't hold any longer. Why would this captain have multiple Ultramarine companies under his command? That is a bit of a stretch.
Captain.
Yeah, he should have one company. Also, look at this obliterator.
Analysis in.
Are you alright, ritualists?
Yeah, where is Richless? Is he muted?
No, he's jumping in and out. I think he
Yeah.
might be having problems.
If Ritual is, if you think it's your mic, just double check that it's connected, or plug it in, plug it out, or go into Discord and double check the settings.
Alright, I just used it on the obliterator by strafing him around an object. The oldest trick in the book. Oh, there's another one. Nice. Is that a servo skull with a plasma cannon? Yeah, it is.
Dab on the spooky.
It's dab spooky. It's your boy Dab Spooky.
Oh no! Oh, yeah, this is the Necron. The Necron wife.
Oof.
And
No.
Hey, can you hear me now?
Emperor.
You can't be serious.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
yes, Richard.
Yes.
Finally.
I know my connection gimped out for a few minutes.
Right, we've got an actual plasma gun now.
It's like I Hard 1. I have a machine gun now. Ho ho ho.
Tow, tow, tow.
Dabbed up.
I kind of want to do like
You kind of want to play
like
this
full.
game.
Like, I kind of want to do like a game of Warhammer, but where like you're playing on a planet just overtaken by Nurgle.
Well.
Stu, did you just teabag the Terminator?
Yes.
Oof.
He deserved to get dabbed on for his incompetence. So just
And the
stabbed him.
planet's
It's like
and the planet's name is Swamp.
The swamp. Here's a funny fact that's far. Inquisitor Martyr, the Diablo for Warhammer 40k game, has an abundance of Nurgle demons infestations, so you might like that.
Magnificent.
You notice how every 40k game has a very specific, like, god that's prominent with the chaos?
Yeah, it's because it's easier to focus on one god, not have to design stuff. for all the
Age
gods.
of Reckoning was Zinch. Vermintide and Inquisitor Martyr are both Nurgle. And
Dawn of War was mainly Khorne with a bit of
Khorne.
Nurgle.
Yeah, Dawn of War was hilariously Khorne related, considering that the sorcerer worshipped Khorne.
Blood.
True.
The blood gods. Yeah, I remember that line, and I was like, wow.
And I do believe every prominent leader figure there was a worshipper of Khorne.
It's the strangest thing.
Kill this many enemies.
They've never focused on Slanesh. I have no idea why they wouldn't have done that. I mean, it seems like such an untapped
Imagine my
market.
shock.
To be fair, okay, not only there's obvious degeneracy question, but the thing is, even if you were ballsy enough to go for that, it's really hard to characterize Slanesh because it's like, this turns me on. Ugh. Like, how do you relate to that?
Make it a rhythm game.
I say it wouldn't work with their like generally PG setting.
Apparently, I must defend this railgun with my life because it's experimental prototype technology, and it mustn't fall into the hands of the enemy.
Listen, all we need to do is to play a Slanesh cultist that collects the demonettes, and basically you just have currency to add them extra tits, extra bigger ass, shorter limbs. Basically, you just make a RPG game, you know, Japanese like the love games, how the JRPGs. You make those. And
This
just,
one likes getting set on fire. Take her out for a hot date.
This one is 12.
Oh no!
It don't.
Basically, you just want to play Dr. Mephisto. I have given this demonette 4 asses.
You play like they give you Spore, but Warhammer Spore.
You have a Spore, but for Warhammer that would be like so dope. Warhammer. Oh, that's a good one.
Warhammer indeed.
Or Warhammer.
War. No, war.
No, not.
Oh, no.
Just concentrate on the Tyranids before you say anything like that.
I'm sorry,
Don't know
I
what
just
you guys were thinking.
I forgot how weird the reload animation was for the railgun.
Yeah, you literally put another charge pack in it.
It's like a cross between a toaster and an 8-track machine.
Well done! You located the Titan hangar, says the mission end screen. Dab!
Listen, basically the idea for a Slanesh campaign is this. You have most of it's romance talking, but you have the fighting, which is like Heroes 3. You just have your demonettes positioned on the battlefield and you just move around. And you have like your caravan Well, let's call it like that. Where you do the upgrades and buying and trading and shit like that.
It's just Idle Master.
I guess you should press Alt C.
Alt C.
I'm saying that games like the fucking Heroes 3 and Civilization, you don't have palaces anymore where you can just spice things up. Slave girls and captured art and shit like that. You know, if you go like on a big hunt.
I will give you further instructions once you have found the Titan.
Ardias is kind of a bitchy cunt, honestly. He's like so forthright. I will give you instructions once you have found the Titan. So, wow, chill out, dude. There's only a Chaos Invasion going on. Oh shit, there is a Green Land Raider here. Is this the Raptors? I guess?
I have to turn off the stream because my computer is a bit tired.
Yeah.
I've been keeping up for days.
No worries.
I really need to clean it up because I have too much shit in it.
It's one of those things you never get around to doing because it's going to take ages.
Yeah, because I need to sort shit out, basically. What I want to go to my job, bring my laptop and just sort shit.
Yeah.
Pretend I'm working while I go to the 10,000 files of degeneracy. I literally have a folder called 10,000 thoughts.
I'm not sure how I feel about the Chaos voice acts in this game. It's kind of a bit too hammy, but they are word bearers, so yeah.
I'll get the word bearers. Wait, that's our boss. Yeah. Fuck him.
The good news is the railgun is OP, so I should have an easier time.
Oh yeah, it's fucking serious.
Yeah, 2-shot kill, 1-shot kill sometimes.
Good. Let Ardias pass as I instructed. Don't let
One thing that always bugs me about the railgun is you expect the little, you know, where you see the rails, that little bit in the middle.
Yeah.
I keep expecting that to like slide back between shots. And then just launch forward as it fires.
But it's poorly animated, so it doesn't.
Yeah. You'll probably find it's a support strat that's meant to be there at that point.
Yep.
But I keep expecting it to be like a direct oscillation thing.
Wow, the word bearers were a bit whingy there. Like, we can only hold off the Ultramarines for so long. You know, here's the thing in the lore. The word bearers and the Ultramarines are complete rivals. They should welcome the chance to dab on Ultramarines. Okay, is that gone? Look at this. I think that's gone.
That's straight up gone. That's straight up gone.
He's just here to bless us all.
You could tell because he's got the dumb fucking camouflage cloak.
Yeah.
That's in mid-sentence. Wait, is that gone? Is that a shrine to gone?
Yeah. But seriously, the word bearers and Ultramarines, fucking arch rivals, they should welcome the chance to dab on each other, not be complaining. We can only hold off the Ultramarines for so long. I'm a pussy. And I just died because I stood still.
The Titan has a number of weak spots. You must place the charges.
So how's everyone's weekend been?
Well, today I made breakfast, I washed dishes, I made lunch, I washed dishes, I made dinner, I washed dishes.
So you had a day of doing fuck all just to clear your head, basically.
Oh, I also had to draw and draw and draw.
And draw.
Other than being sick, I've been pretty nice. But I've been drinking a lot, which is nice.
Yeah. I mean, depending on your sickness, drinking is usually a good idea, so to make you feel a bit better.
About halfway through last night, vodka stopped getting me drunk.
Yeah.
I was concerned. Vodka loses efficacy after a while.
Yeah, there was a bit of a lull last night when we were dabbling on the Imperial vessels. So.
Yeah, Bill, I saw you sharing the intro for Season 3 of the campaign. What was that about?
Oh, that was you're on Rabbit. And
Yeah,
some
Nullus
other
did a-
people wandered in.
Yeah, Nullus did a weird stream where people were just dabbing in and watching us out of context. It was kind of funny.
Good. Let Ardius pass as I instructed. Don't let any more Space Marines through the perimeter.
Oh, fuck off. Oh, this game is a pain in the ass at this late stage.
You must place the charges before the Titan is activated. Hurry.
And I've been drawing for like 2 years this Overwatch comic of Muscle Girls. It's literally Zarya being a dick to everyone. Then Mercy comes and just makes all girls have more muscle to her, and it's all about Zarya losing her fucking mind. And then this is the page where Mercy just tired of Zarya's shit and just makes her shrink. It's like several fantasies in one.
Good. Let Ardius pass as I instructed. Don't let any more Space Marines through the perimeter.
Oh boy. I don't know if we'll do this in 3 hours. This is cancer.
I will probably be dubbing out soon because I really need to sleep tomorrow. The training starts for new machinery.
Are you up for the game tomorrow, or are you not too sure?
I'll see, but you know the thing is, still your game starts late and it really fucks up me for the tails.
Yeah, that might be an issue. So I'll see what.
Yeah, can you like start it a bit early, at least like an hour early? That would like really be sweet.
Yeah,
With
it's.
fucking chocolate.
I
With
could
fucking
try,
chocolate.
but the issue is we have Lozzie and Nullus, and they're behind
Yeah.
on time zones, so I don't really know. We might just do like an hour again, or 2 hours, just to
You
tidy
know,
up the prologue, you know, a bit more. But,
I
No,
agree.
I'm
Lozzie
afraid
and Nullus
that,
are a problem.
yeah.
I think that eventually I will have to dab out of all games that is not Tales, because it's really fucking up with my sleep schedule.
Yeah. That's fair. I mean, once we get past the prologue, as I said, the campaign will become a lot more open format.
Back.
So, like, you can dab in whenever you have time, you know, at that point, really. It won't be too much of an issue, so...
Yeah, I'll survive, you know, like 2 more weeks.
Yeah. Alright, fair enough.
You will need a key to access the door to the higher levels. Check the bodies around.
Because I will change it up a bit, like, occasionally, once the campaign progresses a bit, so we have different people on now and again, so... Welcome back, Gren.
Hi.
I'm still dabbing on word bearers with a railgun. And
Yeah, the Tau.
as a tow, yeah.
Man, it would really. This game would be a lot better if it was like a mech warrior game instead.
Oh, yeah, we said, like we keep saying this. Like, why isn't this a Crisis Suit pilot game?
Yep. No, you have to be the regular gun on the ground because that's what every video game wants you to be. Okay, what kind of Titan is this, Gog? Is this a Warhound? I'm guessing.
1 second. My internet was being gimpy.
It's going to be a 10-second delay anyway, so...
Oh, so we're at the. That's fitting. I come back to the Tau idol song.
Okay, the Chaos are already inside the Titan. Huh.
Okay, so
Quickly.
how do?
That's, I'm guessing, Warlord or Reaver. Those are very small feet.
I think it's a Warhound, honestly, because of the size. It's not that small for a Titan.
Why can't
Warhounds are surprisingly small.
Warhounds are very small and have a very distinctive shape. If it was a Warhound, it would be like longer than it is really, you know, tall.
Why can we never do fun stuff like ride the Emperor Titan?
The Emperor Titan. Yeah.
Just,
that
you can just
piloting-
on the continent.
Piloting an Emperor Titan is like playing Civ 5. You'd need to coordinate the multiple teams just to operate the one subsection of it. So fucking enormous. It's basically a country on legs.
I feel
Yeah, I
bad
know.
for the Princep that has to fucking command everything on that machine. Thought processes he needs.
Yeah, basically
Interesting.
some are like a fused for life.
Well, here's the thing. In Graham McNeil's book, according to him, what the Adeptus Mechanicus do is they send teams out to feral worlds. They find the toughest, meanest cunts that have the biggest mental fortitude you could ever imagine. They get a psyker, special psyker that works for the Mechanicus, to scan their minds and go, yeah, this dude's strong enough to be a Princep of a Warlord Titan. And they recruit that nigger into the Mechanicus to be a Princep. So, a lot of the Princeps are not even like regular Mechanicus dudes. A lot of them are tough sons of bitches from feral worlds that got enslaved into Mechanicus at an early age. Because they had the mental and physical fortitude to command the Titan.
Got a pretty big brain for that shop.
True enough.
Or so dumb that nothing can hurt you.
Have you read that comic about the Princeps? There was basically the new guy is coming in, and the old guy has been like leading the Titan for, I don't know, 100 years. Even the crew, who's very old, was young when they come in, and the guy was still alive back then. And basically, the new Princep is just looking around, battle is starting, and the old guy dies. Just dies of old age. On the spot. And they're basically like, well, yes, it's your turn to hook you up into this.
Here we have the best wife, the Imperial Guard idol.
Let me see if I can find. I think I have it.
Don't know if I'm going the right way, but whatever.
All the different areas of this game are blending into themselves.
They are, especially in this late stage where they ran out of budget and they were like, you know what, fuck it. Let's just put everything in this last level. The last level acts of a game always suffer quite a lot, I've noticed. Like, Deus Ex, the new Deus Ex. Pretty much all the Deus Exes suffer in their last act.
I would argue that every single Deus Ex shit the bed instantaneously in the start of Act 3.
Yeah, which is kind of sad because that's where they get a bit more, where the intrigue starts to come into play, and then the gameplay just falls apart. And the stories, arguably. I know that in Human Revolutions they literally ran out of money, and that was why it all fell apart. But I'm not sure what happened in the original Deus Ex. Maybe a similar thing.
I could never get into the original Deus Ex game.
It's really worthy in a lot of ways, but...
Yeah.
JC, a bomb.
Oh yeah, bomb!
Is Jeremy Clarkson in this game?
I just love fucking JC's voice acts in that game. Just what a shame that guy died. Oh my god, my father's dead. What a shame.
Oh no, code fucking red. Someone drew guts with the crown.
I saw it.
That's code fucking red.
Code red pilled.
Oh, I found it. Warhammer Monthly, actually. There's a lot of them. I had only like 30 issues. There's 80 here.
Disengaging the pelvic ramp, says the Chaos Marine.
Quickly, run into the penis of this giant robot.
Warp
penis
gate will
tracts.
open so.
I
The
impact
penis
sexual
tracts.
violence.
Why does this sound like really innuendo-y? The warp gate will open soon. Disengage the pelvic ramp. I think I'm becoming really disillusioned to this game by now.
I would argue they were never illusions to begin with.
I think they really ran out of inspiration. They were like, yeah, let's just throw loads of chaos dudes at Snigger because it's the third act and it's going to be hard, so dab.
I mean, the game's about the Tau. I'd argue they'd run out of inspiration to begin with.
Yeah. Like, the best bits of this game are the bits on the ship, on the Tau ship and the Imperial ship. That's where the game's at its strongest.
Like the last boss for this, the Valkyrie gunship, which doesn't
No,
even
that's
make
the
sense.
first boss for this game. The last boss for this game, which I've been keeping a secret from some of you that have been not played this game yet, is a changer of ways. Yes.
You know what we don't see a lot in Warhammer? Basically things like orcs versus chaos, tyrannies versus necrons.
I fucked that up. I thought you could jump that gap. Orcs versus Tyranids. There is lore for that, but yeah, you're right. You don't really see it very often. Yeah.
There never used to be lore for that.
Bad guys.
No worries, man. Thanks for.
They've...
See ya.
Yep.
Just
Did they ever put out an official statement on what happens when Necrodermis gets eaten by Tyranids?
Necrons get eaten by Tyranids? I mean, I don't think it's possible. So.
I mean, I know it's living metal.
Yeah, it's biological metal.
Hmm.
I mean, it wouldn't be... Or considering that they already, like, secrete metallic substances, like, it wouldn't be too
Well,
bad.
I mean, in the old lore, wouldn't that just be one hive mind versus the other? But in the new lore, I have no fucking clue, man.
Considered all individuals, so they would be susceptible to being eaten by the hive mind.
Mm-hmm. Would they then just return to the hive mind they once were then?
The Scar is cringing because he hates the new Necron lore. Oof.
But on the plus side, it opens up the idea that, oh, metal-plated fucking Tyranids that resurrect themselves.
Jesus Christ.
My favourite voice acting from the word bearers in this game is I feed on pain. So do I, apparently.
The word bearer is famously being practitioners of spirit cooking.
Yeah.
Here.
Well, who could forget the Primarch of the word bearers, John Podesta?
Because in this issue, they basically
Subrutist?
Warhammer Monthly.
I think Ritualist is kill.
Oof.
Oh,
I thought he was going off, but then...
Say.
Yeah.
I think you were saying bad guys versus bad guys, not bad guys.
Okay, this is how you destroy a Titan, guys. You put C4 on one of the joints. On one of the knee joints.
Unironically.
I realised what this would be scaled perfectly to be, a knight. Also, I only assume that you did not tell the Imperials that you were doing this, because the things that would happen...
Mechanicus would hate me.
The Mechanicus would use you to repaint the walls.
Yeah, the Mechanicus
shade of
aren't very
blue.
well represented in this game. They have tech priests that kill their own dudes more than they kill me. So how do I get to the pelvic? How do I get to the dick of this Titan?
You gotta take on a nice date first. Try some smooth talk.
Wham Tau Simulator 2018. Gotta take the Monkai on a date first.
You've seen Fap Tau, now meet Trap Tau. That's the thing, like, you never see any sexual dimorphism with Tau.
No, you
except Shadow
don't.
Sun.
They in the
And
codex
she looks
in the Xenos book, the G-dubs to release. This was on 1D4chan. There is no sexual dimorphism with the Tau. However, if you also go on 1D4chan, there is a image of all the Tau Far cast as females, sexually dimorphized. So enjoy that if you want.
Very
a bit of
mild
degeneracy.
dimorphism versus normal Tau.
I have seen quite a lot of sexually dimorphic Tau on other websites. Because that shit's just everywhere, apparently.
Okay, how do I engage the pelvic ramp to get to the dick? I must
If
find...
you can read the comic, this is like the part 1. Because it's Warhammer Monthly, you need to dig through it.
All right, cool.
Other issues. This is the Titan pilot, the comic about him.
Yeet.
I can't find any pictures of that Titan I built. It was an absolute unit. And I know at one point somebody knocked it over and it pretty much disintegrated.
Right, hopefully I can find the control panel to engage the pelvic ramp. Somewhere along here.
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, say no more, say no more.
This is a massive innuendo, this whole thing I'm trying to do to the title.
Over there.
I've apprentice cloth boots. Where the fuck?
It'll be funny, like, when fucking years from now people find the stream and they think, wow, this cunt actually did a playthrough of Fire Warrior in 2018. Oh. Shit.
Not my emperor.
I'm almost out of railgun ammo, this is bad.
By the Emperor.
I think this is where I fight the first Demon Prince.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's 2 Demon Princes you kill as Okias. If he wasn't badass enough.
I know, he seems more average than okay-ish. Had no one done that yet?
Nope.
Oh.
What's that? Is that a melter gun I see?
Yes. One of the
I
very
forget how they are in the...
Melter guns are super rare in this game. They're very damaging though.
Aren't they like... I remember them being basically like a sheet of heat rather than the it's similar to like the shotgun flamethrower that they are in Space Marine.
Yeah, they're weird in Space Marine. I'm not a big fan of them in Space Marine, but
did you even get a melter gun in that game?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I never used them.
yeah, because they're like shotguns. It's weird. I mean, they have realistically, they would have the range of a shotgun, but they wouldn't act like shotgun because they're a lot more focused than that, really.
Yeah, isn't it like a brief high-intensity laser is how I've always seen them described, which is why they don't...
Okay, me and Bill brought this up before Dark
Yeah.
Heresy game, and I think Jörg made the best, surprisingly made the best headcanon of what a melter gun would be like. I can't remember what was specifically he said, though, so...
I remember that it's been described as both a high-intensity laser and as a stream of molten
Slag.
metallic material.
Or a
'Cause-
microwave, that was another thing.
If
someone
I
said.
remember from at least the older canon of it, it's a plasma gun, but a perfected plasma gun that just hits.
Didn't you...
Oh, what's the word I'm thinking of for this? It's got like a specific name. It's like a
It's a
rail
fu-
gun, but
Oh,
it fires energy.
I know it's a fusion gun,
Yeah, that's the
but
word.
I've heard it described. I believe Jörg described it as it shoots a solid stream of thermite.
Yeah.
I think it was.
How the
Basically, it's a thermal lance.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna fall on the DSP method. Chat, help me out. I don't know how to progress through the game.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look the fucking thing up.
I don't know how to engage the ramp to get to the pelvic joint. I think there's something up here you press, like in this area that I haven't explored much.
The first story of that the
Okay.
Titan story. It's pretty fucking. Whew.
Alright, what do I need to do?
It's at the very top level.
Ah, yes, I found it, I think. Yeah, this looks
It's the very top level and it will load the ramp.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's described as a room that leads back into the Titan room.
Yeah, this looks exactly what it is. I press that button.
Forces. The warp gate is about to open. Pelvic ramp engaged.
Pelvic ramp engaged. Yeet. We can now commence intercourse, I guess. Oof. Oh,
nice one, Skog.
Oh yeah, I know that one.
It made me chuckle far too much.
Who can say where the road goes? Holding tight.
I'm reading this comic about the Titan pilot again. It's much better than I remember it. It's actually very well done.
Yeah.
That's Princeps, I'll say to you. Man. Being plugged into a Titan all your life.
You expect for this comic to be more like half-ass done, you know, just something to print out and grab the money, but a lot of these actually have good art and a relatively good story.
I am reading Kronar's Dark Miasma at the moment. It's quite long. There's also a lot of underbollock.
Also, they had this the Demon Fuge, another comic.
They also had comics about like Warhammer Fantasy too.
Yeah.
Which was nice. You don't often see that these days.
Yeah, I think there is something about squats at one point.
So chat, what would you, if there is anyone in the chat, what would you rather see after the stream, presuming there's enough time? Call of Duty with the Axis mod or Medal of Honor Allied Assault? Call of Duty would be easier to do because I've already got it downloaded and set up, but Medal of Honor I would have to download. So
go with what's downloaded.
Yeah.
As much as it would be funny to stream like 3 hours of you downloading something.
When we just talk shit. Okay, now what do I do?
Just fucking cheering you on as it's reaching the last percentage.
Hold on, let me
This
see.
would be like that stream someone did of 10 hours of III.
Almost there, lads. Let's go. Oh yeah, I remember that. That was fucking. Ooh.
Okay, what happened to
That
Nullis?
man lost his mind.
What happened to Nullis' stream last night? Did it just fizzle out because I was kind of like, ugh.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure what was going to happen to it.
Yeah, it just fizzled out because we ended up just watching other people's copywritten stuff. Yeah, we can't continue this.
Ugh. I was like, yeah, I've got work.
And then we just said fucking started watching Desert Punk.
Desert Punk. Ugh.
Desert Punk. Oh yeah, I remember that.
I'm very sorry, chat, but this whole part of the game is kind of a puzzle, and it's like the worst.
Look at
kind
that
of
big
puzzle.
JPEG of the fucking Mechanicus logo.
Yeah, pretty much. Also, you just spawned in. Hello there. Get dabbed on.
General Kenobi.
Hello there. Oh, but
Is it weird that, like, I know this is a very early game, but something about the art style of the Chaos Space Marines gives me a really, like, first edition 40k vibe. The way they stand is so bunched up.
you gotta bear in mind this was before the new plastic sets for Chaos Marines came out, so this is probably the old ones. Yeah.
So yeah, that's the exact thing I'm talking about. Like the way they seem to support their bolter fire with their knees on their elbows.
Yeah, it's kind of degenerate.
I kind of dig it though. It's like it had a certain vibe about it. It's like it reminds me of that video why Hero Quest is the greatest game ever made. This is a gargoyle. It looks like a gargoyle.
Okay, Bill, how do I get to the head of the proverbial cock in this instance?
Just work your way along the shaft.
Okay, unfortunately, this is set out like complete shit, so you're gonna have to tell me precisely what you want to do.
The objective is place a charge on the head. Now, what I'm presuming is after I did all the previous steps, I have to open this door that's just behind the rear of the thing on the top level. I just killed myself because I wasn't looking where I was walking.
Casual. You should kill yourself because you're looking where you're walking.
Yeah. Also, I have to do all that again now.
Oh.
Who can say where the road goes? Only time.
I fucking hate old walkthroughs that are done like
on GameFAQs, yeah, with no images.
Yeah, with no images, and like it's just a stream of consciousness.
This is cancer. I know the game gets less hard when you actually get to the two final bosses, so at least that's consolation. Question is, will I reach that before destroying the Titan? Will I reach the end of this game, chat, this evening?
Okay, here's how it puts it. Kill all Marines around the Titan, cycle Marines. Go through the doorway. Going to take the door on the left to reach the walkway around the Titan. Plant both bombs. Head back and take the doorway on the left to get outside. Snipe the Chaos Terminators. And go up the ramps and through the door on the right. Press the button in the side room to lower the pelvic ramp. Head back down to the level where you planted the first bombs on. Cross the ramp to place the third. Go back outside, up the ramps, and up the elevator on the left. Press the switch on the right to call moving platform over, to take the platform across and drop onto the boxes.
Okay,
walk toward the open door and the portal will appear.
So I basically have to go back to where I came from at the start once I've done the pelvic ramp shit. Okay. But I need to play through this whole bit again because I died walking over the Chaos Corrupted jelly. So. Because that is a fun mechanic, devs, to have fucking environments that kill you.
Who are you talking to? The whole fucking company is dead.
I know. Who made this game, by the way, the devs?
Hang on.
Someone who knew of Warhammer but didn't quite understand by the sound of it.
Yeah.
Fire Warrior is made by Kuju Entertainment.
Weebs.
Who made Rail Simulator. And Dark Messiah of Might and Magic.
What? They made that?
Yes.
That is a strange pedigree.
Okay, let's see what they made. The most recent thing they made was in 2017. Hang on. Okay, the Chainsmokers Paris VR, Risk Urban Assault, the Marvel Ultimate Alliance games, and Guitar Hero Live in 2015.
So you're telling me they still exist?
Yes.
That I need to send them an email about make a new 40k game, but don't fuck it up this time.
That was back in 2003. Since then, okay. After that, made the iToy Play. Jesus. Then Crash Twin Sanity 3D, Battalion Wars, iToy Play 3, which I didn't know existed. Geometry Wars. Galaxies.
You know, the first after being jacked into like a Titan in 40k, being jacked out of it has to be like getting off drugs.
Not in the good way.
It's just fucking. So you go from being this massive death machine of over 100 feet tall, and then you're just a regular human.
Yeah.
I'd say it probably feels like what it feels like to lose weight, but I never know what that is. Okay.
Probably.
The people who made this game also made the House of the Dead Overkill.
Oh.
Okay.
And Silent Hill Downpour.
Oh.
And Rabbids Rumble.
I feed on pain.
I deliver it.
Such a weird pedigree. Like the Battalion Wars games and Dark Messiah.
Yeah.
The greatest first-person fantasy game ever made.
And they made this shit.
Yeah. You all know the song like we're following the leader, the leader, the leader. You all know that song?
Vaguely.
Well, on the Viking course, we made an alternate version of that. Will capture us a needing and needing and needing. Will capture us a needing and make him our throat. We did have a secondary version of that, but we didn't think that was what was appropriate because it more or less went like, "Well, capture us a darky, a darky, a darky."
I was expecting that.
As we have a word for it in Norwegian, but it doesn't really translate to anything else but darky in English.
Yeah, I agree.
Also, I love that. One thing I admire about the Scandinavians is that when the Icelanders went over to Finland, their word for the locals was the short asses.
Yes.
Squealing, which means short. Oh, the idea that Leif Erikson thought he was being attacked by fucking hobbits.
Skrelling.
Yeah.
Oh.
That'd be a good way to do halflings in a setting. Have well, I think technically Eberron does this, where they kind of got like a Native American stint to them. But the idea that if you leave your settlement for too long, you might come back to find that they've leveled the place.
just really short, red-skinned savages in feathers.
They look like a bunch of fat short people, like wearing really inappropriate Native American cosplay. We call them the Redskins. Why? Well, look at their cheeks. And it's just like the rosiest, most hobbit-ass looking cheeks possible. They've got the kind of, that really horrific Ren and Stimpy cutesy look that some characters have, where it's so overdone that it looks like something off a fucking Christmas card. But then you're making cannibals to balance it out, because hobbits have to be eating machines.
Mm-hmm.
And well, Wendigo psychos
I mean,
is a hell of a drug.
Fucking halfling Wendigos, oh lord!
Those would just be jackalopes, wouldn't they?
If you want to see something truly horrifying, look at the bourgeoisie.
I was about to say
this is what you get.
Yes, that is definitely Snesh, yeah.
I forgot how fucked up Warhammer Monthly could get on a regular basis. Then I remembered, oh yeah, they did make Malice Darkblade.
Just the fact he says, "Don't stop, please." Oh.
Okay, but
Oh, that makes it less.
so I have to go where the first charges were planted on the arms or something, on the knee joints.
Nut and bolt indeed. Because they'll let them nut in you and then they run out. You run away.
I'm just looking at the "I'm the best graphic design" shirt. It's just like, well, that's low effort, isn't it?
When you're trying to have some sensual time with your leshy girlfriend, and then the entire squad walks in on you. Oh no!
Oh look, it's all Sisters of Battle.
Can we take a moment to appreciate that everyone's like, oh, Forky doesn't have enough women in it, and meanwhile everyone's favorite, pretty much everyone unanimously adores the Sisters of Battle.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know anyone who dislikes them.
Everyone worships the Sisters of Battle, man.
Man, fucking Bolter bitches are great, man.
And if you called them that, I feel like most of them would be like, yo, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Consider regicide.
Now, here's what happens. If a normal guardsman calls Sister of Battle for a bolter bitch, then they get a bolt. Then they get a bolt. Then they're dead. But if a space marine comes up, then you can be damn sure those bolter bitches will be bitches.
It's the Full Metal bitch. Dead.
That remains my favourite part in any variant of All You Need Is Kill, which is, oh, if it isn't the Full Metal dead. Murdered almost doesn't even complete the sentence before a power armored fist smashes into his solar plexus and drops him where he stands.
Ooh.
Just mid sentence, murder punch. Murder punch, murder punch, murder punch.
Yeah.
Stop! He's already dead.
I think I know where I need to go, and I'm dreading it.
I remember that scene pretty vividly. He doesn't like hit the floor. He just snaps backwards like he was pulled back by a fucking winch, which is probably what happened.
Have you fought a Cornate Psyker yet, Stu?
Not in this game, no.
You requested a psyker, my liege.
Now you see. Yeah,
I
no, you know
knew you'd say that.
What do you require?
What do you require? I feel a great pain.
A squad in a rogue trader party encounters a rogue Cornate Psyker, and the psyker on the team tries to contact him telepathically, but it's a Cornate Psyker, so all he receives is.
No, it would be like fucking Slime Marbo, but like cut up in sections. Like,
Wait, I found the picture of John. This is literally John from last week.
Oh no.
It's a bad day. Please don't take a picture. Oh look, they did.
Oh no.
Literally every time a fucking lone melee-focused guardsman shows up, you need to take notice because he's about to do something spectacular.
Guys, it's time to
Or die in
fight
an amusing fashion.
the Daemon Prince, if I remember correctly.
Daemon.
Where is he?
Damon Prince.
Can we have a Daemon Prince that's just called Matt Damon?
Where the fuck is he?
Oh, you know it would be Siege 2, because Siege wouldn't pass up a pun like that.
No, it would be Slanesh, the talented Mr. Whipley. Oh god, I forgot that melter guns are flamethrowers in this game.
Oh, here he is.
Oh.
Did I just kill him?
Oh, look at that fucking Dawn of War model.
I just killed him in like 4 shots of the railgun! This is fucking stupid. Dab on the marine that reached hypothesis to become Demon Prince. Get fucked!
Have any of you
Yeah,
seen how good DMC Devil May Cry fits as a Spanish drama?
Yes. Oh.
It fits so well.
Here's the question. Imagine if somebody put high heels on Emperor War item.
Oh god. Oh god.
It'd probably make more sense on like the Tau crisis suits because they don't have
I nearly
heels, so
died then because I ran out of ammo, but I remembered I had grenades.
You nearly died then because you nearly yeeted yourself with a goddamn grenade again.
Yeah. Okay, so... Hey guys, this is pretty heretical. Look at all these consoles. Okay, where do I need to go now? Now that I
I'll
just
look it
killed
up.
the demon prince.
Okay,
I think I need to head down.
go inside and drop into the middle cable hole.
Yeah. Ah, dab. Sneaky way.
I'm trying to find this meme, but I found this in the meantime.
Ha. He's not wrong.
Tau.
Boy puss.
Ah, there we go. This is the inside of the Titan.
Fucking man, I'd like to see like who's that? Commander Farsight, like, right? A mech battle between Commander Farsight, Farsight and his really agile mech, and a Titan.
Maybe much of a competition. Even like the smallest Titan could just, you know, twat him out the sky.
So basically, Imperial Knight and a mechist.
Yeah.
That would be more. Let's make it fair. Two knight suits.
I just want a Tau versus Empire mech battle, man. That's too much to ask.
Can I find it again?
Oh,
This is-
thank fuck for that.
I need to catch up in politics. It's miserable as always, but man.
Guys.
They have been the most fucking miserable they've ever been. This might have been the last, like the worst, like 4 weeks.
I'm so glad that's done. Ugh, that was the worst part of the game. I'm gonna take a very quick bathroom break, and then I will be back. So, meme amongst yourselves for a little bit.
My conclusion is he just feels so dirty from having to fight chaos that he needs to physically have a bath.
Change my name to Laser Eyes Boy.
Laser eyes indeed.
Laser eyes, Anglo lies.
Some laser eyes to take down.
Fucking laser eyes.
Some laser eyes to go with those good eyes.
Unironically, one of my backup characters for Black Crusade was going to be random Frostfather, whose gimmick was they had a chain hammer and 2 laser eye implants. So they would grab people and just like laser eyes through their skull.
What? Maybe I should make a.
The activation phrase was real shit.
I wonder if I could make a Psyker whose entire gimmick is that he shoots super condensed beams of fire through his eyes.
And we can name him Somerset.
The eyes have
Looking for Warhammer memes.
There are so many of them in so many different kinds.
Extra.
I love this one.
double.
This is literally me before I was starting watching YouTube. This is literally before I got into.
I still support the theory that when the that when the Emperor was creating Horus, he just took genes from Alex Jones.
Yes.
And possibly...
Also, this one is great. I forgot about this one.
But
Not how you build dams.
Yeah, I know, man.
But what about Slanesh, though? Are you saying that Slanesh is part of the wall against moral degeneracy?
Yes. It
Holy
literally
shit.
was. Ooh. This one is not a meme, but it's a nice picture.
Oh, yes, a flamethrower. Wait, what are those actually called in 40k?
Flamers.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
We simplified them.
Flammenwerfer.
Hans
Flammen.
gets a Flammenwerfer.
Hans gets a shield.
Hans gets the wheel.
Jesus Christ. Just when someone asks for a shield, there's something really nefarious going on. Hans?
It's all well and good having like, oh, well, shields aren't useful in modern day combat, and then you're held up in some room somewhere in a narrow corridor, and then someone bum rushes you with a ballistic shield, and it's like, this isn't even the slightest bit fair, because there's literally nothing to shoot. It's the length and breadth of the fucking room, and it's hurtling towards me with like 280 pounds of police officer behind it.
Gentlemen, you can choose one weapon each. Hans, get me the scalpel.
My weapon of choice is the scalpel. Just yeet, just yeet.
I mean, I've always been fond of like the V for Vendetta, you know, V scene where he just fights a bunch of guns, a bunch of dudes with guns with just daggers.
Yeah, but he also throws a bunch too. You need like a whole bandolier of them. As has been demonstrated by Totally Accurate Fight Simulator, you can defeat like 10 guys with axes as long as you can throw 20 knives a second.
Oh, damn. Oh, I forgot that existed, Ritualist.
Let's not forget about when Blackadder did with Warhammer 40k.
Oh no!
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello, mate.
I would like. I came in to show this. See that video above Ritualist that I have posted? Go ahead and give that a watch.
I'm watching it now. Hey, this guy's a fucking tard. Oh god, something horrible.
How much of himself does he shoot?
Nearly shoots the guy next to him.
Okay, I'm back.
Time to be alive. Just look in the bush.
Oh yeah, I just saw that. Oof.
Thank God watching them.
Oh god, we're in the trenches, my dudes, assaulting the Chaos Fortress.
That fucking guy. Boy, this is a multiplayer map, and it is cancer.
Yeah.
Man, it would be fun to like click.
Yeah, I fucking watched the video. I've never seen a fucking like safety, like a range safety officer move so fast. He fucking he Mezatsu the fucking gun out of that guy's hand.
and you know what was being said at the very end. Fuck. Okay, you gotta get out. You have to leave. Don't come back. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out.
I just think the shadow counter like noise played, and meters are just reducing.
The word bearers turned this into a fortress of chaos remarkably quickly with all this iconography.
I get the feeling that in the background there's a bunch of Iron Warriors being very pissed off they're not getting paid.
Yeah, they just digged all the trenches and shit. They're like, fuck's sake, not again.
Every time the Iron Warriors get shit on constantly.
Even by the Emperor and by Chaos.
Yeah, literally like that scene in Norman Chaos, like in one of the Horus Heresy books, one of the sons of Horus turns to a member of the thousands, not thousands, a member of the Emperor's children and says, whilst they're digging a trench, why aren't the Iron Warriors doing this? It's like, Jesus. Imagine being the fucking bum boy, like, ass monkeys of chaos.
The janitors of chaos. Ugh.
What a miserable existence.
I understand now why they're like, yeah, fuck chaos and fuck the demons. We just use them for our own ends because they're just sick of this shit.
Fuck you, demons. fuck your dumbass color schemes.
We are going to our own galaxy and we're starting our own ship.
We are painting ourselves gunmetal grey and having it yellow and black because apparently we're big Striper fans.
We are literally construction equipment.
Oh man. Yeah, the Iron Warriors just disagree politically with the Imperium. That's their whole gig. Like, they don't give a shit about the religion or any of that case shit.
I mean, if you think about it, they've kind of gotten the better deal these days, considering how bad the Imperium's got.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, they're free to do what they want for the most part, so...
Fucking old rowboat calls them up, it's like, listen, you can get a pardon if you come back and help fix this shit.
I wouldn't be surprised if that happened. That'd be kind of hilarious.
You just get a phone call back. It's like, just get rid of the demons, get rid of all the evil shit, and you can come back. Just they will probably reply, yeah, sure, that works, I guess.
It's like in 5 minutes.
I like how they tried to and without with the exception of the whole method that they make more Space Marines, there's nothing that differentiates them from the Imperium in practices.
Not really, no.
So, they use thralls and slaves to clear minefields. You mean like the Imperial Guard gets stuff?
What do you mean like Chenkov does?
Throw in the next way.
Chenkov is such a bastard.
Chenkov is in fact just fucking...
Stalin, basically.
I wasn't going to go with Stalin, I was going to go with Zap Brannigan.
Yeah. The only good thing about Chenkov as 1D... The only one good thing redeemable thing about Chenkov, as 1D4chan mentioned, is he actually fights on the front line somewhat, unlike some commandos. Even though he's a massive asshole, he does actually get his hands dirty from time to time.
Howdy.
Hello.
Finalists.
Look at that beauty in the bourgeoisie.
No.
Jesus Christ.
Kubrick Chenkov. Oh, that fucking helmet! I forgot about him.
Yeah.
I think I've discovered one of the reasons my computer has been not working so well.
Is it full of bees?
Not anymore. But the intake fan is not spinning.
That may be a problem.
Yeah.
What even is cooling? Am I right?
Oof.
Also, my monitor on the right keeps turning off and on, and that's just really slow.
Hey, Bill, does this remind you of a certain game that came out in the 90s that's level?
Hang on. I'm waiting for it to appear.
Look at all these stone underground areas.
In
case you were... Yeah, it kind of looks like Wolfenstein, you know, the catacombs.
Dude,
slight airs of heretic.
Dude, do you have work tomorrow?
No, so I'm drinking.
Are you drunk?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
I could only... The only way I could get through this last act of the game is by drinking loads of alcohol. Because this is a horrible part of the game, in my opinion. Like, this is the game at its worst, honestly. They were just like, yeah, you're fighting chaos now, let's just throw loads of teleporting enemies in your way that you have no real counter to, other than to be quick on your feet.
Guns.
Yeah. I mean, they do give you a railgun, which I'm thankful for, but the railgun is a bit... You have to be precise. Terrible. It's good, but you have to be very precise with it to actually get results. Because it's a one-shot DMR kind of gig.
So in essence, they gave you a sniper rifle that you have to use in close range.
Yes, that's the problem with it. But this guy's a rocket launcher right now. And I just dabbed on him, thankfully.
Another Chaos Space Marine, I see.
Yeah, nothing personal, kid. And I literally had to wait patiently for the fog to clear.
Time consuming. You must hurry.
Whoa. That guy literally appeared as a ghost just to dab on me.
Time wasting away.
Oh yeah.
Nani?
Where's the pro? Oh, there he is.
So, if I just keep the side of my computer off, do I need an intake fan?
That's advisable.
I mean, like, until I get one.
It'll help until you get one, but you do definitely need one. It's not actually pushing out, it's just allowing it to move if you've got the side off.
Oh shit, I didn't realise Ice was still here. Sorry, man.
No,
Yeah.
By the way,
There are a lot of jokes that go off that, would be it.
Of course,
you know,
ICE is still here. The Democrats aren't in power.
See, that was one side. The other one is well, it may be if Turkey would stop buying oil off him, he'd fuck off.
when you get that one dagger in D&D that allows you to use Dimension Door.
By the way, ICE, how privileged was it to be thrown across the bar room by Brett Kavanaugh?
I'd have to say a solid 7.
Hey, Bill, I know I send you suicide jokes too much, but this one is great.
He can't be Supreme Court Justice. He threw ice in a bar once.
Oh my god!
Who left?
One of my normie friends was, like, getting really angry on social media, and I asked them why they didn't like Brett Kavanaugh, and then they said, he's a fuck, and now they won't talk. Now they won't talk to me.
I mean, that's fair. He is a neocon. I mean, we wouldn't have liked him if this hadn't happened to her.
Can you make emojis for this server?
I mean, yeah.
Cool. Can you just do a little
So
moose
can you,
one?
but I mean...
Yeah, but I'm lazy.
We've already got the one where you shoot yourself.
But needs more noose.
Yeah. Let me finish taking my intake fan.
Hey guys, let's head through this demon-shaped head door.
Are you playing Doom now?
No, we're playing 40k still, and 40k has some similarities. Doom.
I know. I'm.
Like similarities.
Dab. Oh shit! Dab Spooky just tried to dab on me. Hey, that was a chaos dab, Spooky.
I'll make that an emoji real quick, Gren.
That was ice.
Oh shit!
Dab.
Sorry, boner something. Boner something. Boner something confused me. Upload emoji.
Nice.
Perfect. How did you name it?
I haven't finished yet.
Good news, everyone. I found my dumb reactions folder.
I'm just gonna name it Noose.
Could one of you give me an update on the chat, please, just to see if there's been any developments?
Oh, yeah, there has been a few.
Huh?
Dubstep Hero / Edition. Sony Mix said, I have given this succubus AIDS. Lord of War then said, maybe the Space Marine doesn't trust the Xenos with more information than needed. We need some artwork, just grab some book cover art. Looks like a Warlord Titan. Sony Mick then said, pretty sure if the Tyranids eat Necron, it kills the Tyranid. Then Master Stew calls you... At Master Stew, cheat. and then he said, commit Sudoku, and he misspelled Sudoku.
No, but
it's SU, not SE.
And the one that the Bill missed, yes, people want to fuck the communist blueberries.
As bad as this game can be, I'm not going to shoot at it because it's not that terrible. You know what, Ardias? Fuck off, you Ultra Smurf. He just said you're not making good time. What is this, a fucking race you cut?
Are you looking at top chat or live chat, Bill?
That'll
I
be
mean,
why.
people-
I won't let you
people-
talk shit.
But Stu, people always come to you for those speed strats. for like 40-year-old games and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Oh my!
I thought this was a speed run.
Oh, Merc, you're in for a
What
treat.
is
I'm
this
gonna play after this Call of Duty 1 with the Axis player mod. So we're gonna be the Germans eating on the Allies for once, which is gonna be an interesting experience, to say the least.
Are there other people who are gonna play it with you?
It's a campaign, sadly. I will probably after that do a multiplayer stream, I think. So that should be fun.
I downloaded World at War a while ago.
World at War. Oh. What's that called? 5?
Call of Duty World at War.
Yeah, it's called 5.
It's the one that started the zombies thing.
Yeah, I don't think I have that one on PC, strangely enough.
I think I do, weirdly.
Yeah.
I got it because my friends wanted to play it, and then they never played it with me. And I was like, oh, cool.
Big oof.
Cool.
This keeps happening to all of us.
Yeah.
Self-inflictedly, sir.
Yeah. It's like, I should really stop, but I'm probably not gonna.
Everyone should get Terraria. We'll play Terraria together. All right, cool. I have Terraria.
To be fair, on that
Cool.
one, it's because we beat Terraria.
Cool.
Yeah, Dom, not Dom. Mega Saber, you took too long, man.
No, I was there. I just didn't play. Played the middle part pretty much. I just didn't get to play at the end. Then we beat Terraria, and then it goes, all right, everybody get GTA. We're going to play GTA. All right, cool.
You
Why
did
not?
take too long there, I think.
No, I was at GTA 5 from the beginning.
Oh, yeah. Wait, no.
We did
What am I
play a
thinking of?
bit of GTA 5.
Somebody got
but not as
GTA at,
much.
the last minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, we played GTA 5 for a bit, but it was just,
We will go back to it at some point, I
No,
think.
we will never go back to GTA 5. We'll go back to Ark. But we will
Okay.
never go back to GTA 5.
It's because GTA 5 is like 50 gig.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's the problem.
Arc
not
is like
problem.
70, isn't it?
Yes, but it weirdly...
bit more
it tends to
replayable.
download- yeah. Also,
Plus, you
GTA... Also, Rockstar are fucking cancer at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Have they
Oh,
not
man, this
announced a
Intech ban is
release date
dusty as
for
shit.
the PC version of Red Dead 2 yet?
No sign it's going to be one.
That's fucking
Anyone-
gay. So I'm gonna have to actually play it on my Xbox. That's fucking gay.
Let's see what else was there.
I mean,
There was
I'll still be able to
Vermintide.
stream
Everybody
it,
get,
but...
Everybody get Vermintide, and then everybody get Vermintide 2. And then
nobody
then it
played
was Ark.
that.
Yeah.
Joke's
Then
on
it
you,
was-
I
then
already
it was
have
get-
those.
Then it was everyone get on Space Hulk Deathwing.
That might be coming
for a
back.
couple days.
That might come back. Then it was Ark. Then it was Monster Hunter. Now I don't know where we're at.
Everyone get Fire Warrior. We'll play that online.
If I ever start playing Fire Warrior on the stream, I want you to drag me out onto my front lawn, douse me in petrol, and set me alight.
Oh yeah.
shit,
To be
wait.
fair, I think it's impossible to play it online because GameSpy is dead and there's no third-party support for it.
Oh,
so-
I guarantee you, some cocksuckers done a fucking
Actually,
third-party
wait,
server.
what Bill said reminded me.
I can't hear anything out of my left ear. Please help.
I forgot we played Planet Side as well.
Oh, Platside, yeah.
Well, at least that didn't cost us anything.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
yeah,
should
I
all
guess
we
it
should all
was
we should
this-
all start playing Minecraft.
It did cost us something.
Our souls.
Like,
Yeah.
I think, yeah, I think that because they changed over how Minecraft works, they changed how the accounts
Okay,
worked.
sorry to interrupt, but demon princes are
the-
pussies. They die in 4 railgun shots.
Although, to be fair, again, it is a pound of metal accelerating to like 3 or 4 times the speed of sound.
But it's a demon.
This thing is supposed to take like a tank shell or shit.
Yeah, like,
Imagine
these are
if we
apocalypse
ever
level characters.
imagine if we ever get the capability to shoot bullets as fast as we're sending information around, which is like comparable to the speed of light.
You can write
Fast
someone-
suicide.
You
Yeah,
can
we
send
hear that
somebody-
it's called
Like there's
lasers.
like Google is sending some internet messages at like 98% the speed of light.
Now
Nullis,
consider
if you-
this.
Nullis, if you want to send a message via bullet, you can already do that.
Yeah, I
If
know.
anything,
I
I'd
totally
argue
okay.
that bullets usually send a message.
You know what? I'm talking about the speed, not like
Yeah,
the message.
Except
You know what I
the
mean?
velocity of it.
Faggot piece of shit.
Oof.
So, Stu, where do you go? Inside the portal?
I don't know, because I'm worried if I go inside the portal, I'll just die. But fuck it. You know what? This bit, there was a checkpoint just as I entered this area, so let's go for it. We're going. We're going for it. We're breaking the conditioning. Oh, yeah, it worked.
Somebody tell me why I can't hear as well out of my left ear today.
Did you have a shower?
Remove the penis from it.
Damn it! Oh, I was about to say clean the cum out of it.
No, oddly enough, the penis is in my right ear, and I can hear a lot better out of it. So I mean,
have you considered acquiring a second penis with the other ear?
No, that'd be gay though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the balls wouldn't touch. Well, if they had touched, you've got bigger things to worry about.
No,
So-
but like the chance of them touching becomes a lot greater. The chance of them touching becomes a lot greater.
Guys,
so it's pretty gay.
should I enter this whirlpool of Looney Tunes insanity?
Yeah.
Yes.
I see we got.
I ended the level.
Look at what is this pandemonium 2 fucking loading?
You're
screen
making
jumped
good
into?
progress, Fire Warrior. You must press on deeper into the pits. What kind of mission complete info dump is that? You've made good progress, but you must go deeper into hell.
Wow.
You know what your command?
Keep it up.
You know what your commander should be saying? Wait, where the fuck have you gone? What was that I just saw on your fucking HUD?
Yeah, it's like,
no.
you've basically managed to survive.
I honestly think the fan theory that Caius was blessed by Khorne is completely true. That's the only way he could survive this bullshit.
Yeah, that's not normal.
But Nullus, if you can't get a dick for your left ear because that'd be gay, consider getting a black dick for your right ear. This way it'll go all the way through.
But that's just mega gay.
Mega, but there has not been a knockout study on nigger dick size. I mean, come on.
The big black dick hosts.
But guys, you make sure there's 2 dicks, but none of them are yours. So if the balls touch, they are gay. You're not.
If you can get your dick around to that side of your head, then you've got bigger things to worry about, like what you're doing with your time.
I'm very sorry, people watching this. I'm very sorry, people watching the stream expecting a wholesome experience of Fire Warrior, but alcohol and just this degeneracy is what
Casual racism.
Yeah, is what
Also,
I'm gonna stick a gum wrapper up my left ear and see if that helps.
And I'm very sorry, but the third act to this game is pure cancer, as you can see.
No, it hasn't really helped. I still can't hear as well.
And so who was saying my name earlier?
It feels like it feels like
I was going to ask what you think of my new emoji.
Merc, are you still there, man?
Merc is not here.
Did Merc leave?
He's not been here.
Alright, I thought that was Merc earlier, but never mind. I feed on pain.
I see we got quick use out of that news emoji.
This may surprise you, but I'm not fond of rape. But people hug violently.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
I like how Ritualist doesn't know how I look.
So you just keep getting drawn as a small Mexican man.
I'd say that's
Oh man.
It's like the Mexican version.
Man, those are some skinny penises.
Hey, what up? It's your boy.
Part me goes, this should be the Rouge. However,
Here, Ritualist, I'll send you my docs so you can make more accurate photos of 16
Ritualist, no, it's a trap. He's only 16. Don't throw him.
17 now.
That could
just listen, that could just be some hairy avocados attached to carrots. You don't know.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Those 2 penises can belong to 2-16-year-old boys, so it's perfectly consensual, you know. It's the same
And what if the child consents, though?
Settle down there, animal sheet.
Chef, are you there?
You look up in the clouds and it's Chef's face.
You know, I was
Chef
like,
appears.
when I started this gig, I was like, streaming's fun, you know, I had a really fun time yesterday. Now, well, I don't know what to think now.
You look up in the sky, it's Chef's face in the clouds, and it just says, fuck roads.
Who the fuck needs roads,
Oh,
am
Chef,
I right?
please give me your wisdom. Then you look into the sky, and the clouds form the words "fuck roads, and little girls."
Oh, boy.
Ooh, great chef! Bless me with your knowledge.
The only thing that can make this worse is lemonade appearing.
Oh, yeah.
Do not speak of the devil for evil.
If he turned up, I
He
would.
has me muted. I can talk shit.
To be fair, if he turned up, I'd just be telling him to fuck off, like 8 round street nigga.
Oh yeah, no. He has to stay here because whenever you get drunk, your limiters go off when you eat lemonade.
Ritualist, I sent you a picture of me with pens stuck in my ears for future reference. So there you go.
I thought his new name
10-15s.
I thought his new name was Orange.
What the fuck is going on anymore? Just Chaos Marines are all over my ass.
Yeah, it is orange, actually.
Embrace Slanesh.
Ritualist, you know what to do.
Master Stu dabbing on Chaos Marines all over his ass.
I don't know what to do anymore. There's Space Marines all over my ass.
Little tiny space marines covering his ass.
I would say clinch.
You really think clenching is going to help you against Space Marines?
Yeah. Okay, this is really degenerate, right? But apparently, according to 1D4chan in one of the Horus Heresy books, I don't remember reading this, but I think it's in Horus Rising, Space Marines are described as having huge cocks, so make of that what you will.
But why though?
I don't know. Like, apparently it was a funny thing that the Emperor thought would be a funny meme.
Hold on, wait,
hold on. Big how? Like girth or length or both?
I don't know.
Now, the only thing that would complete this is if everyone who has Vulcan's gene seed has tiny micropenises.
Right, if I can find
Big
the image
black
quickly.
dick hoax.
Oh, kill me.
Oh, this stream has gone so bad. Oh.
It's fine, because I'm just going to add this to the booze. Enjoy.
I think it's par for the course, really.
I mean, when delving into the third act of Fire Warrior, you can only go down.
Oh, that took me a second, Skog.
Don't look in the bush.
I can't look at Discord at all during the streams.
What do I do, chef? Fuck the road, Stu.
What's the chat saying, by the way, to all this degeneracy?
Nothing's from since they did commit Sudoku, they haven't said anything.
They're just stunned.
Commit Count Dooku.
Okay, guys, look at this. This is cancer. Look at this image right here on the stream.
It's coming up. It's coming up.
Is that a face?
Oh.
Oh.
We have such sights to show you.
There's something so nefarious about that image and how it.
You know something, right? As much
Something
as...
about how janky that is somewhat.
Do you know something, right? I've given the developers shit constantly for how they balance this whole third act, but the art team, well, there wasn't an art team, but the guys who did the level design kind of knew their shit, because this is creepy. This is legit what I would expect from a chaos-tainted place that's slowly becoming corrupted, you know?
Go into the
Look at the
mouth.
blue stuff that's just flowing across the floor here. What the fuck is this? You know? This really speaks to the horrible
The
eldritch
soul-
horrors, you know?
The souls of the hound.
Yeah, like,
Alright,
this
alright.
is legit good stuff, you know? But
Yeah,
then
I'm
I
gonna help
die
you.
because a fucking invisible wall falls
Right.
into my face.
Here, I'm gonna help. Dude, I'm gonna try to help your channel out. If this video gets 10 likes, I will put the picture of my ears being filled with pens in the bourgeoisie chat.
It has five people watching. This might be difficult.
ship. They can make second accounts.
Oh, bro, what the fuck is that? You need to send that to Naka.
You know, when you do the whole nothing personal kid, boys, I just know you're gonna do it, so I just turn around immediately. Is that you, Naka?
Is that you?
No, I don't see no in the chat.
Or was that you, Greg? Alright.
Oh no.
I wish you good luck to finish this game tonight.
I think I will finish this game tonight, but it's going to be cancerous, however.
Pretty sure this is the last level.
Yeah, this is the last part. I think there's one more level, which is the boss fight, just the boss fight.
Is this Convergence and Face of Chaos?
Fighting a dreadnought is cancer.
I've sent you the magical images tonight still.
Nice.
Mission 19, Convergence. Written by Shindor.
Well, shit.
Can I get a picture of K's from Fire Warrior Tron in the style of Shindor?
I'm down, bro.
Is that even reading or is it just being deflected around him?
I don't know. Also, did you hear his like screams?
I love how weird the lighting looks on the.
Oh, an obliterator spawns in. Fan-fucking-tastic. Get fucking dabbed on by my Tau dick.
Is there a blue Pringles flavour?
Yeah, salt and vinegar.
Oh my fucking god, I actually did that. Oh, this is horrible.
I was trying to see if there was a yellow flavour of
Okay,
Pringles.
let's look at Rich's list.
There are chicken.
Cheddar cheese.
I was just going to post a picture of the full height can next to a short height can going Reboot Dawn.
Alright, we've got the video up to 6 likes now.
6 foot versus 5 foot 11.
Oh, dab. Am I getting DMs?
I'm not sure if these are cursed images or not, but
I
there's...
sent you the DMs of the pictures.
Ah, right, what did I do, chef? Fuck the road stew. Also little girls. I hear better and also the ears. Remember, guys, blue pussy. Oh yeah, this is the road trader character photo. All I done was catch my plane. Okay. Oh, this has been a ridiculous stream.
No, you?
I don't think it's over yet because I've got to face the spawn now.
It's not over yet, Stu, because we're all still here.
Yeah.
We're all
This
alive.
ain't over.
This
This
ain't
ain't
over.
over. But
It ain't over until we have 7 conservatives on the Supreme Court.
Okay, word of warning. I'm going to let you know right ahead of time. There's a second dreadnought.
Oh.
Well, shit.
What was I doing?
With your life or in general?
I think in general.
I don't know either.
Oh yeah.
I just killed the what they thought was a Terminator, which is actually an obliterator.
Oh, there's more of them. There's more the more I scroll.
You know, devs, Kujami Entertainment, go die in a hole somewhere. Making me do this. Okay, guys, look at this. Look at this wonderful fucking mausoleum we found ourselves in.
I'm going to watch this stream.
Look at these ghost faces.
You know, there have been a lot of catastrophes in history. You know, the Holocaust, the Alamo.
What was the
But I think the
Still playing
worst one.
Fire
I think
Warrior.
the worst one yet is Gren downloading Photoshop.
I was just gonna say Steve playing Fire Warrior. How did I finish this game twice before?
I did say I'm sorry.
I think it's the same as when Nuka used to be an intelligent man.
Yeah. How did I ever play
when
this
was
game
that?
unironically?
When was this? This must have been before the Tales games.
Yes.
It was before the
Apparently
attacked. There were no
Stands in a
survivors.
burning peat field. This is fine.
I love that on fucking Twitter today. Nuka was sitting there like, I can't wait till I can make good content again, and I immediately just put the word again in quotes.
And I was the only person to like it. And he called me out on it.
BRB.
Oh god! I just realised I got the bolt gun. That little crest on the top. It looks like a parakeet.
It also screams when you fire it, I think.
This parrot is no more.
Look at it! Look at that fucking top sight. It's a fucking parrot.
The parrot bolter.
Oh yes, a parrot. What's wrong with it?
It's dead.
No, it's arrested.
Your mother is unkempt and is no more.
Your father smells of elderberry.
Oof.
I believe I made a ruling on Monty Python quotes in the campaign. I remember it being very harsh and somewhat draconian, but completely appropriate given the situation.
Does playing through Fire Warrior give me some kind of brownie point in future campaigns we do on Nuka's channel? Because I feel like I should get some kind of reward for finishing this cancer.
I feel like I should talk to someone about the amount of pride I felt by being compared to the Holocaust.
I think that's a completely rational thought process, Finn. And if you want
6 million in 4 years is pretty.
You know,
let's be honest.
Kaiju, you're just taking the piss now, like putting 3 word bearers with rocket launchers back to back. I know I've got a railgun, but still.
It's fine. We'll just get you.
Look.
We'll get you Dark Millennium next.
There is an elevator made of... Dark Millennium doesn't even exist anymore. It died before it was made.
Stu, if you want a sense of accomplishment, play crates.
But look at this elevator, it's just made of skulls, literally.
There are 1,095 crates. Go destroy them all with crowbar.
Mr. Skullface, the man with the skull for them.
And now they're just spamming raptors at me. Good job, raptors are pussies and die within 2 hits of a bolter.
It's the Mr. Skullhead show.
Oh,
I am Mr. Skullhead.
Where do I go from here?
Well, you're already in hell, so you can.
Yeah, I know.
You know what we need to play? Warhammer 40,000: Glory in Death.
What's that?
It is a turn-based strategy game made by THQ, featuring the Space Wolves for the Nokia N-Gage.
No.
Nice!
I remember that existing.
Yep.
I had that by accident.
What, an N-Gage?
Not that I had an N-Gage by accident, yes.
Yeah, Bill's right.
Eisenhorn game.
Oh, the Eisenhorn game is fucking horrible, but I kind of feel like I need to play it just to complete the 40k games roundup.
Dude, there's so many of those fucking... There's so many 40k games.
They're
oh
so
god,
bad.
this game looks fucking bootleg.
Eisenhorn... Okay, I've seen Snipe and Wib play through Eisenhorn, like their full playthrough. It's fucking dire, that game. It's so bad.
So, Stu,
it looks like the Order 1886, but shit.
Yes.
Let that sentence sink
It was
in.
made for a mobile, that's the thing, and then ported to PC, that's why it's bad.
Oh no,
Dude,
no.
Dude, this game is pretty bootleg, but is it fun?
No.
It was fun when I was dabbing on these Imperial Guard, Imperial Navy security stormtroopers on the Tau ship and on the Imperial ship. But fighting the word bearers is not fun. As you can see by my tactics here,
You would think you'd be able to take out somebody named Word Bearer with like a match.
Like, there's a surprise.
You're thinking a pallbearer.
Oof.
Oh shit!
like, this is impossible in the lore. Like, it's almost canon. It's a canonical certainty that Kaias was blessed by Korn before he did this. Like, I really think that's the only way this game makes sense.
Okay, question.
You hear the voices too.
Question. What was the 40k game with the FMV scenes?
Final Liberation.
What have we here?
Okay. Oh jeez, that thing looks bootleg.
Okay, guys, Brian Blessed's about to die.
But Gordon's alive!
Come closer, Tau.
I went and got Chelsea Clinton. We didn't have enough
Or
eggs.
damn us? There are things I must tell you, but there is little time. Severus has done something to me. Planted
Is
a
that the
seed
final
of
boss?
chaos in me.
It's the second
Severus
final boss.
is trying to transfigure himself by binding with a demon. He is trying to become immortal.
Wait, this guy is the final boss?
Second final
For
boss.
all our sakes,
He
demolish
doesn't
the
look like he'll be
temple
much of
fire
a
warrior. Stop
problem.
Severus
Give it time.
transfiguring.
Bleeding to death.
Give it time,
Severus
Nellis.
is luring someone
How many times?
powerful. Someone
6.
he can use
Years.
as a blood sacrifice. The chaos seed is changing me. Kill me now before I transform.
So the idea of Brian Blessed seeing you back away from him, run to the back of the room, set up a rail cannon, and casually aim at his head.
Oh boy. We're fighting a spawn.
What the hell is that shit? Oh, is he like...
That is a spawn. Okay, Nullis, you should... Nullis, you're playing...
girl transformation.
Nullis, since you're playing Black Crusade as me as the GM, you should know what a spawn is. A spawn is what happens when the Chaos Gods decide to give you too many mutations. You become the ultimate mutant, basically. Completely deranged and without stranger to your own mind.
So they basically turn you into the Hulk, except probably worse.
Yes.
Gas them is my
To train them is my cause.
Trains were involved, but I'm not sure you call it training.
Oh dear.
Also, I forgot this is based on that era's Chaos
Concentrate
Spawn,
on
which
your
looks
training.
incredibly bootleg with a weird suction cup mouth.
Yeah, this... Oh, I just dabbed on it. That was, like, remarkably easy compared to what I was expecting.
I can still remember being informed that a autistic German, presumably, was responsible for building a model of, I believe it was Dachau.
So basically, Nullis, if you gain 100 corruption points before you gain the required infamy in my campaign, you will become a spawn instead of a demonic badass.
I'll make sure to focus on bureaucracy and not degeneracy.
Good.
I love the concept of, you know how you have the old saying, you're about as useful as Anne Frank's drum kit? This is the counterpart, you're as useful as Hitler's train set.
Okay, anything in the chat so far before I descend into the final level?
Just me making witty comments that weren't very witty because I don't know if the timing was correct.
That's fine.
If you're gonna make witty comments, make them in the VC.
Okay, so you know how HQ were all like, you know, you're descending into hell and all that? Their final message to me is find Kovash. Why was Kovash even here? What the fuck was he doing in this degeneracy pit?
He's the ethereal, right?
Those sound
Yes!
like questions.
He is the
forgot that we were
ethereal.
hunting an ethereal.
Fucking gap year.
But I freed him, so why is he here on this planet instead of on the ship that he was safe on?
Probably pussy.
Because
Didn't that ship explode?
Error. No mission data available. Visor failed to connect or retrieve mission data. You are on your own, Fire Warrior. Full stop, full stop, full stop.
Oh, I thought that was the game's error message when it crashed.
No, the game didn't crash here, surprisingly.
The one time it would be appropriate.
Okay, so this boss fight, I remember, is quite easy. Hopefully.
Hey, lads.
Hey, Mud, you dabbed in at, like, the final boss battle.
Cool. Just here to let you know, Marlo Yiannopoulos has the big AIDS.
Oof. Big oof.
I'm not going to say imagine my shock, because
the big gay AIDS?
that's not a fun thing to happen.
He really does?
Oh yeah, no, unironically.
Oh,
I think he'd have got tested for that before he married them.
I feel like
Well,
I'm
you know,
in the mouth of madness right now.
What? Okay. What are
something.
you? You're playing fucking whatchamacallit?
Fire
Warrior.
Warrior. Yeah.
Fire Warrior.
If you think
Final
about it, it's an
boss.
incredibly generic name.
So, Mud, what you're saying is the gay is not okay. Is that what I'm hearing you say?
Well, the gay.
The gay is highly stereotypical, apparently.
You know, like Milo Yiannopoulos closed due to AIDS. You know, I mean.
Well, he's definitely closed something.
Oof.
His anus.
Just tape it shut.
Get some flex. Get some flex seal in there, man.
I don't see
Okay.
why it would be closed. It's already got the worst thing you can get.
You
Oh
missed.
no, that means the limiters are off.
Mud, you missed possibly the best.
Milo
war.
Yiannopoulos has ligma.
Here's the thing, Mud. You missed.
Wipes blood away from mouth. There are no limiters now. Wait, what?
You missed the best and worst moments of this game where you're in the Chaos Pit, because it really sells the atmosphere of the world just slowly succumbing into madness and despair. But the gameplay is fucking horrible, so it's kind of lost on you unless you're paying close attention. So I kind of feel like there's a hidden genius in this game, but the game is super bad at the same time.
Are you saying it's like Drakengard where it's intentionally bad?
I don't think this was intentionally bad. I think they just ran out of money or time or inspiration, and this is why it's bad. But there was someone on the design team who knew 40k and knew how to do it well, almost, I think. There is someone here, there is someone on the development team that knew how to do chaos, basically, is what I'm saying.
And then like 20 other people who looked at his pretty art and was like, oh cool, let's do that all over the place.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, right? His thing is the tower probably like a really good way of
portraying chaos, almost.
No. Like
they're a great introduction because they know as little about the world as the player
exactly.
does.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Because it's like they will just come in and they'll be like, "What's all this shit?" And it's like it's called chaos. It's like, sorry, I don't really give a shit.
Yeah, like, here's the thing. Someone new to 40k, this is fucking brilliant. They don't know what's going on, and they're traumatized by the madness they're seeing. But then,
so
the gameplay is fucking horrible. It's like... Yeah.
They're so traumatized by the horrible gameplay.
Yeah.
Plus, you know what? You can, like, even as a tower, it's like, you just have a main character, it's like, honestly, I don't know what's going on.
Can we just port this into like the Source engine and call it a day?
Because, like, doesn't it have like an auto-aiming system?
Yeah, it's got a really horrific auto-aim on it, and it makes it nearly impossible to play.
But here's the thing, the auto-aim is the preferable way to play, because manual aim is fucking horrific, because it's a console port. That's the problem.
Now, here's a question.
You could do auto-aim pretty interestingly, but you wouldn't have to, you would have it so that when you have like the cursor go, or like the crosshair go over enemies, you kind of like lock onto them.
Yeah. Okay, one thing I will say, the missile launcher, that reload animation's pretty damn, because he just uses his finger to spin the rocket into the barrel, if you didn't see that just then. But...
Well, yeah, that's a good point actually. Why the fuck when I was looking at it, they just went, oh yeah, here's a firewall, here's like the like plasma rifle, and it just has like a traditional magazine. It's just like a
yeah.
On the railgun, that's because it uses pretty much traditional slugs.
No, I mean like where is it? I'm actually flicking through the book like a massive fucking pulse rifle.
You saw what happened to
All the tower weapons usually very, very they're blocky, but they are close to being normal.
Wait, didn't that guy just get died?
No, this is Sean Pertwee. He's the admiral, the governor of the planet.
Okay.
The Mark
why
of
does he have
Chaos.
electricity power?
What the hell? Tower resilient
Wait,
to chaos.
do
You
you
have
even-
no psychic power. I thought I could use you, but I can't. I don't need your kind anymore. What the fuck?
Can you even get a crisis suit in it?
No. It's fucking...
What?
Yeah, you get a railgun. That's the best thing you get.
What's the point in playing the tower if you don't get to play in your weeaboo suit? It's
Yeah, I
ridiculous.
know. It's stupid. You're a fire
Literally
warrior.
every
that's
new
it.
release they get is some new
Okay,
suit.
Mud,
And
the
the
only
thing is-
the only way this game makes sense is if the fan theory is correct and you were blessed by Korn to actually dab on everything. That's the only way it kind of works.
But like,
as a
here's the
story.
thing, right? At least it works as a shooter because you can't do any fucking melee damage. But it genuinely, it's like, why? Like the thing about the crisis suits, they're quite interesting. You know, you've got like the modular element to it. It's like that could make a really good system, just in terms of like, hey, I want to play a mech game where you get a load of little different bits. Kind of like Titanfall, I guess, would be the best kind of thing.
Yeah, mix of both. Which makes sense because crisis suit pilots are fire warriors.
Okay, but let's expand it. The bigger suits require crisis suits to pilot. So if you can survive long enough, you basically get to upgrade to a bigger fucking suit.
You like climb inside like fucking
Yes.
Gurren Lagann.
Exactly, and then you're just in a broadside, just fucking blasting shit.
Well, no. Here's what you do. It would be you wouldn't have the traditional broadside stuff. You'd have retrofit suits which go over the top.
Oh
We went from 7 likes to 6 likes and 1 dislike. This is so sad.
This
Okay,
is so sad. Can we get another dislike?
From what I remember, the burst cannon is the best thing to use against this final boss. So I'm just gonna dab on it.
Oh, he's a big boy.
Yeah, this is a changer of ways.
And the thing is, for upgrading the suits, is you could because there's like you can get like a better version of the crisis suit, which is like
Isn't that the guy who had 2
crisis
heads
suits.
in the one thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
I don't know
makes
much
it
about
it's
40k
like,
besides
The new models have 2 heads.
One head tells lies, the other tells truths. Are you a Tyrannid? No. Yes.
I think it was Gene Stealer, not Tyrannid.
I don't know if I killed him or
You are
not.
correct.
This is Zinch, so I don't know if... Are you shitting me? I just killed him!
Welcome home.
After all that bullshit, I killed him!
You killed the actual Zinch?
I killed
No,
the
not
Changer of Ways, a greater demon of Zinch, in like less than a minute.
It was harder to kill the word bearers. than
Yeah, I know!
Yeah!
Bitch boy, slap fight.
Fuck you, Ardis, you were a bitch. You didn't say anything useful to me.
2 nerds having a slap fight in the warp. Who wins? 2
Nice.
blue nerds having a slap.
Also,
Okay, listen. Suggestion for a better Fire Warrior game. Commander Farsight. You just play his life.
Or even that you know something, Mud. I was thinking that today when I was at work. What would make a good Tau game? Fucking Commander Farsight and his adventures as he became the
Because
man he
you could
is.
literally describe the entire Tau society, and
Yeah.
you could like
shall rain
implicitly
atomic
suggest that
fire
he's actually
on
the
this
cool guy
place.
who should actually take charge.
It is the only thing that will cleanse the taint
By
of
force.
chaos.
Atomic fire is the only thing that will cleanse the taint of chaos.
Wait
I
one
mean,
sec.
Go now.
That's a good question. Do the Ethereal actually die?
No, I think that Ethereal survived, but I'm not 100%.
He
Aren't Tau
exploded.
supposed to be like kinda like not anti-chaos or something?
Oh, look at...
It'd be great if he just like chopped them in all half, like all of them, and then he just became like the ultimate being.
Okay, what kind of additional task did I fail there? I killed a greater demon of Siege.
You may have killed a greater demon, but you didn't get me my coffee in time, so I'm gonna have to...
Congratulations, you have achieved the rank of Shazui.
Oh no, but look!
I realize that you have beaten a greater demon, something that most of us have never even seen. So here's the rank of Corporal.
Well done.
I give you a solid B+.
Oh, but
Wait,
look,
B plus
wait,
for effort.
Does that mean? Wait, are you even allowed to pilot a suit at that level?
but look at this. No,
You only
well,
shall sail on higher.
listen to the mission text. You know how before it just said find the fire warrior and it was all dire, find the ethereal and it was all dire and shit. The previous level. Now it just says, "Well done, fire warrior. Your duty is complete." Well, thanks a lot, you cunts. I did
off to the
more.
camps with you.
I did more than could be expected of any Tau Empire warrior. Like, seriously.
Yeah, but you kind of wasted some ammo. So
All right.
Your accuracy was only 70%. And I know you killed a greater unit and all.
Cutscene.
But you wasted ammo. I mean, come on, think of the budget.
RDS to orbit. Prepare a teleport beam. Get me out of this pit.
When did it disappear? What's going on? Was that actually?
That would explain why he is a fucking clown.
I will say that's probably the best looking Exterminatus animation I've seen.
You know what I like is that look at that fucking animation. Oh, damn. But you know what I like is that the entire premise. Constant faces. Oh, but the best part is that it's just like they went, oh, there you go, people who reference let's just go like that. Oh god.
Da da da. The next generation theme plays as they head off into the sunset. I'll let the credits play for a little bit, despite it being loud.
Okay.
Guys, what did you think of that shitty game?
If they were gonna
Yeah, because they were trying to catch you.
They were trying to extract ethereal, but failed miserably.
Alright.
So basically, if we would have just exterminated the planet right from the beginning, we would have actually been ahead.
Yeah, no, I'm aware.
Here's the thing that Tau do not have access to Exterminatus technology.
Okay, my plan failed there because the credits were so loud I couldn't hear any of you guys, so I'll start again. What did you guys think of that game?
Gay and homeless.
Really fucking short.
Yes, unironically.
I finished that in 2 streams, basically, like less than 6 hours almost.
I wasn't here for the whole thing, but the few boss battles I saw the bosses looked epic, but they all went out like bitches. They all went out like bitches.
I killed 2 demon princes, like, without any bother, with 4 railgun shots.
I know it's a railgun, but fuck, man,
the problem is that the difficulty comes from not how durable things are, but because they hit you so fucking hard, and there's so many of them, and they teleport in.
Yes, but as was once quoted from Dogma, I'm a fucking demon.
Man.
Goblins. I don't like them.
What is this art of people being choked by gas and then?
When can we
like,
just get
people
like
not?
an XCOM style like 40k?
Why are they wearing Star Wars
just
uniforms?
just
because it's exclusive, basically.
an XCOM style strategy game with all of the 40k factions. That'd be great.
Like, I'm not even kidding. Like the blue and red and yellow like things on the that's Star Wars has that.
Yeah, this isn't from anything 40k related. This is from the Star Wars games, I think.
This is my like little stream, screensaver thing. Yeah.
Oh, okay. This is all right.
I'm
so
just
this
doing
isn't-
this so we collect our final thoughts on Fire Warrior, basically. So.
10 out of 10 IGN.
Yeah, you know something, right? Unironically, if I was to give this an IGN star rating, I would give this game a 4 out of 10, but only because it's a 40k game. If it wasn't a 40k game, it'd get like a 2 or 3, maybe, if I was feeling generous.
I feel it's a wasted potential. Now, I will agree with a statement y'all made earlier. It's a great way to playing the Tau is a great way to introduce people to the 40k universe. But like I said, it's such wasted potential because those boss fights could have been so much more badass.
If this was made 10 years later, it would have probably been pretty good.
Well, I'm not being funny. The license is like basically entirely open with 40k. It's just that the problem with that is that fucking it's not guaranteed quality.
Like
it's wallpaper engine.
Like it's so. It would be such an easy fix to just fix the fucking controls. And retune some fucking weapons.
Well, not even that. Just I'd like to start from the ground up. Just get all of the cool shit from the Tau, like the drones and shit. Get some cool extra stuff. Make sure the fucking crisis suits are in, and have them like a power up or whatever. Because then for a boss, you can prepare yourself by coming in with the fucking, and they can have their moments where it's like you're destroying their fucking suit, and like
you get before a mission, you choose what crisis suit you want, be it like anything from the X15 up to like the.
And bear in mind, there's not basically you don't have to worry about melee systems because that's basically not in it at all.
I got to roll for right now. Be back later, guys.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it'd be a good way to you could have like little sections where, because I mean the Farsight has had contact with, if I remember correctly, he's had human or the Imperium of Man. I want to say orcs and Tyranids.
Necrons was one of them.
Oh, it's Necrons as well.
Is it really contact?
Yeah, he stole a bunch of their shit.
Yeah, basically. Fucking Farsight wins because he just steals everyone else's shit. Yeet, I'm gone.
White Dwarf ran a whole thing on their various weird bullshit Necron weapons. Like I believe he uses a phase sword on his crisis suit. A giant one.
Is his sword? He doesn't even know how the sword works, but it
No
gives
one
him.
can.
It lets him draw fucking life force from people.
Yeah.
But he doesn't give a shit, and he doesn't know. He's just like, this sword's pretty good.
That's the thing. Like Tau are so resistant to chaos. You could quite happily give one a demon weapon.
Is that like the kind of backwards thing about fucking Tau? Is that they'll never be able to access all the other shit, but they're immune to all the fucking side effects.
They are incredibly resistant.
Well, that's
I know
fine.
that there's some very rare example. I believe there is like a rare example or two of psychically capable Tau.
Yeah, well, I don't think they're even the fucking what do you call them? The fucking ethereal ones are just like they just put smelly gas on people to make them.
Yeah, it's just pheromone control.
They're basically just the same as a hive queen.
They're chemtrails.
All right.
Oh my god, they're giving them all autism through vaccines.
All right, lads. Thank you very much for joining us on that. The second and surprisingly final part of playing through Warhammer 40,000 Fire Warrior. I hope you all had a good time despite me just losing my shit at the end there on that final act, which is possibly the best and worst act of the game right there. Very shortly, I think I will do another stream where we play through a little bit of Call of Duty 1 with the Axis player mod. But before that happens, we'll do a quick remiss. Maybe I'll start again in an hour or so, maybe half an hour. Does anyone have any final thoughts just before I close this whole thing out?
Be gone,
probably.
6 million seems like a big number, doesn't it?
Yep. Especially in 4 years. I mean, if you do the math.
Yeah, I mean it's impressive, really.
Yeah, it's more of an achievement than an atrocity.
They should put that on their fucking CV.
CV, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much for joining us on
Yeah.
Warhammer 40,000 Fire War. A very flawed but I did have a bit of fun playing that game, so join me very shortly for some more content. Bye for now!